Hello everyone. Ni hao alaikum, mate. How are we all doing? Welcome back to Victoria 2 DoD Fan Fork live. Your Saturday evening entertainment, or afternoon or morning, wherever you are. If you're in Australia, the place we're actually playing the subject matter, then it's your morning entertainment, your Sunday morning entertainment outside church. Hello, Arabaluba and Jiatsutubu, Ladoj Niki. Welcome to everyone. We're playing the Sultanate of ZHOURAO. It's probably not pronounced ZHOURAO, but ZHOURAO is the general pronunciation that all of the people that play DoD over all these years have come to. So it's just like second nature to say ZHOURAO. Probably wrong. At least we get Ching Chu more or less right, I believe. Obviously we don't get the details right, we don't get the tones, but Ching Chu is more or less there. A lot of people still sometimes have always said King Ku and things like that. At least we've gotten out of that habit, mostly. But if we're being honest, I think it's pronounced ZHOURAO. Don't know what the tones are though. What are the tones, Ladoj? Upper tone, neutral tone, or lower tone? I don't know. ZHOURAO. And what does it mean? Anyway, welcome. Yeah, we're playing this. This is a very, very unique country in DoD Fan Fork. Even the DoD Fan Fork version is drastically different from what we're used to back in regular, quote-unquote, DoD from the past. All the multiplayer versions. DoD Fan Fork, of course. We can have a quick recap, actually. I can quickly go to the 1836 map and show you where I hit our save. I genuinely have no clue how you pronounce it. Well, if there are any people in the chat who know anything about Chinese, I'm looking at you, Midnight, if you're here. They would know, but yeah, it's very difficult. So, ZHOURAO, as we know it, is split up into 3 countries. As we learned while playing, the northern one is the Islamic Sultanate, obviously, and Islam was brought to them by Malayan traders and all that sort of thing. The middle one here is Christian, actually. Might also be an interesting playthrough. The southern one is... I can't remember exactly what they were. They're not a religious state. They're probably just more traditional Chinese religions, Buddhism, Confucianism. They have a republic. They're a republic, I think, actually, as you can see there. I think the deal with them is that they are more liberal and a republic. So if you do play them and you win as them, that'd be good for getting immigrants. Yeah. But I chose the northern one for the pure Islamic Chinese Australia LARP. And it would be great if someone played our sub alert, because I wrote the National Anthem of ZHOURAO, of Chinese, yeah, of just ZHOURAO. It's not particularly Islamic. I made the image Islamic to drive that point home, but yeah, I wrote the National Anthem of ZHOURAO today. After this stream, maybe tomorrow, I'm going to upload it on Spudlight as my next Spudlight video with the ZHOURAO flag or something behind it. But yeah, as always, bit of a long intro as we just ease our way back into the gameplay. We have a very difficult moment ahead of us where we might have to fight Scandinavia. Listen, Brady, they don't have rights in China or Australia anyway, so it all fits in together. Let's click on the country. Just waiting for someone to play the subscriber alert. Really want to hear it. Even I just want to hear it. It's that good. You know, I'm very proud of my work. You going communist? No plans? No? Well, I guess that would make it an extra bit of LARP. Mega ultra LARP. Mao Zedong. No one else is doing it, Ladoge. Yeah, I know, you might have to. Thank you, Gregory, for the tier 1 sub at 4 months. Appreciate it. I made that myself. It's not as easy as it might sound, by the way. I had to edit the rap song in its speed and split it up a bit so that it fit with the beat of the music. Took a little bit of actual effort. It was very fun. Hopefully it's not too long that it causes copyright from Land Down Under by Men at Work. Hopefully I didn't even trigger the copyright further by mentioning the full name and band of the song. All the copyright bots are listening now. It's over. The algorithms. Full version, well, you see, that's where it gets complicated. A full version, that line of the rap song, or that verse of the rap song, is the only verse in the whole song, so it would just be repeating that. And just before it ended there, that's when the actual verse of Land Down Under comes in. Anyway, that the lead singer of Men at Work is a Scot, and even now I'm pretty sure he still has a Scottish accent. He moved there as a kid, moved down under. Can't remember his name. What's his name? Anyone know the name of the lead singer from Men at Work? Anyone got that fact off the top of their head? Don't make me look him up. No, I don't have a football tag, Brady. You can mention football, but just because there's no active football tag doesn't mean that football is banned or don't want to talk about it at all. Bournemouth beating Man United 3-0 is funny. Right, I already want to hear the alert again. Can someone subscribe or gift a sub? Cheers. Cheers, thanks guys. But I'll start giving you the rundown of this country, which I've started building. We went through a tough war actually to unite the country. It was tough. Just lowering the music a tad. Ping pong or cricket. We would have some kind of weird hybrid of those sports in this country. What sport are Islamic countries good at? Do they have anything? What do they do? What do they do in the Middle East? Don't make any bad jokes. Don't say Minesweeper. I can't think of sports that they're known for. Maybe they just don't. They're just not into sport as much. I mean, they're into buying football. They don't have Colin Hay. There you go. That's it. That's the name. Born in Scotland, probably around Glasgow somewhere. Moved to Australia as a Wayne, as they say down there. Don't know what age, but he's kept the Scottish accent. If you look at thank you, Brantilla, so much for the new tier 1 sub. I appreciate you heeding the call to play the alert again. But yeah, Colin Hay, singer of Men at Work, moved to Australia as a kid and then ended up in the band later. But the guys from AC/DC also are the same. They're Scottish. Angus Young, whatever. But they don't have the Scottish accent. They've completely gained the Australian accent, unfortunately. As Piechucker would say, unfortunately. And I would agree with him. The New Zealand... I might be biased because of this channel's great relations with New Zealand, but the New Zealand accent is just nicer than the Australian accent. Simple as. I never really knew much about the Kiwi, the New Zealand accent until I met PieChucker, and he's told me about New Zealand and the culture, as you've heard in all those discussion streams on YouTube, but he's won me over in terms of that. When you listen to the Australian accent, it's just sort of grating. They're like, you know, alright mate, yeah, it's grating. It's grating, it's like nasally. You might know what I'm talking about. I don't know what the accents would be. I mentioned this on the previous playthrough, on the previous session, but I would imagine that the ZHOURAO Australian people who are from China in this timeline would have developed their own accent and dialect of Chinese, maybe based on one of the local languages. If the migration down to ZHOURAO was, you know, disproportionately part of, say, maybe the Yue people or the Zhuang or the Hakka or the Min, you know, a minority group. Maybe it's more Cantonese at least. Could definitely, because they're from the south of China. So it might be the ZHOURAO. I don't know if there's any information about that in the lore, but like, ZHOURAO, it's almost certainly not Northern Mandarin, Beifaran Chinese Han. It's got to be a southern dialect. It's got to be Cantonese, surely. Anyway, an Islamic Solidarity Games, basically an Olympics for Islamic nations. Turkey is a clear leader. Right. Hello Natsteak again, welcome back. Good to see some continuity from Lethal Company streams to Vic2 streams. It shows that people watch my streams just for me and not for the game I happen to be playing at any given time. Right guys? Type 1 in the chat if you watch my streams for me and my amazing personality and would watch no matter what game I played, or if I was just chatting. That's at least one person, and that's enough. I'll take one person, that's fine. I don't expect people to watch me for that, to be honest. I know that I've built a channel around editing Victoria 2 multiplayer content. Anything else is just an added bonus, really. The fact that I can do streams and get 100 viewers at most these days, as much as I do complain about the viewer count, which I need to stop doing, you know, when I think about it, I just edit some weird Victoria 2 multiplayer videos. So going on and doing other things like streaming, playing variety games is an added bonus. Not a lot of people are able to break out of their main game, or whatever they're known for. I'm just that entertaining alone, you know, I'm just that charismatic, I can just bring people anywhere. I'll play, I don't know, Fortnite and get, you know, when I die in Fortnite and wait for a round to end, I'll be just like chatting to chat, and I'll get more viewers during the downtime because I'm just so charismatic, and then people will leave when I actually start the gameplay. I get it, Brady. Well, I got 2 people who watch me just for me. 2 people out of 55. That's a good ratio. You should play FIFA. Hey mate, it's not called FIFA anymore, even I know that. It's called something else. I don't know what it actually is called now, but they renamed it away from FIFA. Which is the biggest change in the FIFA franchise for like 20 years, probably. Yeah, EAFC. Imagine naming it EAFC. We would love to watch you suffer playing Vic 3. I might do. I'm making an in-depth look at the situation of Victoria 3 1.5 as an edited video. I might do a supplementary stream this week, this upcoming week, to just get some fucking gameplay footage for it, as one of the main reasons. And to just kind of shitpost, meme around in it, I don't know. But at the same time, just playing Victoria 3 on stream and that, it just brings up a can of worms. It's like, you know, can I really be bothered? People will always be asking me questions, it'll always start the debates. What I really want to do is just take all the Victoria 3 stuff I've been talking about lately, put it all in one video and call it a day, and move on again, and continue to focus on the Bavaria series, which I have been doing, and I even managed to get a Bavaria video done a week after the last one, which required a lot of intensive work for a lot longer time. Which I obviously I prioritised the Bavaria episode way over the Vic 3 video. Anyway, will you form Germany in the next episode of the Bavaria series? First of all, even if I did, that would be a spoiler and I wouldn't tell you. Secondly, you know, just look at the situation. It's not going to be formable in episode. I think anyone can see that. What really matters is, in the next episode, will I advance towards forming Germany? Will things go my way and create a better situation? That's what you're looking for. And also, people are asking, you know, what's going to be happening to Burgundy, the dual monarchy. Burgundy is like some people may argue, even the main character for like 5 episodes in a row. I'm not spoiling anything. So this will be a long series. Oh yeah, yeah, and it already is. Yeah. How many parts did the Venice series have? 20? I think the grand finale was the 20th Venice series part, right? Or was it 19? And what are we on in Bavaria now? 15. I'm not even going to say how long roughly it's got left in it. I'll just let that comparison happen when it's finished. Hello, Doomlord. Yeah, sneaky. I mean, Burgundy has come out to be an unsung hero character. People have been endeared to him. Part 12 put a lot of people off in terms of the laughing and being rather noisy, but people really feel for his plight. I posted a Hoi 4 related tweet just before I did my stream, and it's blown up. It's like all the Hoi 4 people on Twitter have finally seen that meme that I made about the Vienna Award. Anyone else see that one? Anyway, yeah, I know, a long intro. I love a long intro. I love to absolutely bore you with just general chatter before I get into it. But the plus side is that it allows time for more viewers to come in, so more people will catch the actual gameplay when it starts. You get that, right? You know what I haven't heard for a while? The ZHOURAO National Anthem that I've made, that is now the sub alert. I haven't heard it for so long, I miss it. I want to hear it again. And so do all the other viewers who came in who haven't heard it yet. You need to hear it. Trust me. Need the Burgundy guy in the next series too. Well. I don't know what the next series is, because I have so many options to choose from.
Natsteak gifted a tier 1 sub to Twackamus.
Thank you, Natsteak. Thank you very much for gifting a sub and letting us hear that again. Can't wait for the New Santara series. Well, you say that, but New Santara would be a very good DoD Fan Fork series. Like, it'll be single player, and it'll be on here on Twitch and streamed, but there will be a New Santara series. I actually do want to really play that. I don't know. I just remembered that I took a lot of land here as ZHOURAO in this campaign. But something here. One of these countries, I can't remember which one is the optimal one to play, but one of them. I think it might be Malacca. But you can see the national unification cores over all this. New Santara. You can actually see the New Santara cores. It starts with the cores. Oh my god, there's a big plot twist here. Just as we're about to launch the sponsor the Black Flag Army against Scandinavia, Scandinavia is actually at war with Bohemia right now. Didn't even notice that last session. That's huge. That's very good news and a very good opportunity to do this. I don't know exactly how the Black Flag decision thing works, but it might mean potential war with Scandinavia. Right, I just want to say, update on the campaign. I built up this country. We're close to westernizing. In fact, we can westernize. I'm holding off on taking another reform because I want to manage my militancy a bit. We're starting to get reactionary brigades. So, it's a very dicey situation in terms of westernization. There's a very good mechanic or tactic, which is to stay unwesternized because you get an extra bonus to research points from Western influences. So I'm kind of trying to balance that and thinking of maybe staying unwesternized to get more research points and get the researches through the reforms. We already have quite a bit. I took medicine which is huge. Maybe if I'm going to get another reform, I'll get an industrial one to get me started off on some nice industrial tech. And start constructing some factories. But, what else? Yeah, it's a balancing act between trying to stay on Westernise and keep the modifier and holding down militancy and rebellions, and that might be a problem. It's so bad that we've got two countries reactionaries here. The old country of Zhoushan and ZHOURAO. So, sponsor the Black Flag Army is a decision here. You need to have, it's a very interesting decision mechanically, because it's one of the only decisions I've ever seen that has a requirement of having a stockpile of weapons. I don't think I've ever seen that in a decision before, it's unique. So in order to do that I had to manually stockpile, obviously. It's the only way to do it. I had to manually stockpile. Bet for if you get knocked back down by reactionaries. Actually, I was going to say, I would like the channel point prediction to actually be on, will I defeat Scandinavia with the Black Flag Army thing? Will that be successful? And I'd like the Doge, please, to create that prediction and give people 2 minutes to start betting now. So, that decision. Years ago, this guy, a mercenary, led 200 bandits into the western frontier to escape persecution. They befriended the local tribes, the Aboriginal tribes, by marrying into it and assisting it. So these tribes with Wong's men, they're called the Black Flag Army. He's under his own, it's like a warlord, Chinese warlord, who's allied with the Aboriginals. And the decision is to take a deal with him, pay him, offer him amnesty and governorship if he drives out Scandinavia with his army. It's a very good deal. Very Machiavellian. Very good. So I pay money and I pay the arms to supply that. And then hopefully I get this land off of Scandinavia, which would be great. Very good. Don't know if it counts towards Tasmania as well. Probably not. So yeah, bet in the channel point prediction. Will the Black Flag Army be successful here? I don't know if it actually leads to war with Scandinavia. It might. The Black Flag Army Proclamation event will happen in Scandinavia. And then I don't know what happens. And I don't want it to be spoiled. I'm just going in blind and looking forward to seeing what happens. So, just over 1 minute to go on the prediction. Get betting. Bet big. What do you think this Black Flag Army event is going to do? Then, in the future, of course, we also have more decisions. We can form China, which is a potential goal. Xinjiang, located on the southeastern coast. I can move my capital here, which is like, this is Canberra, isn't it? Modern Australian capital. So with ideological thought we can do that and it becomes Yanning and it gets a nice boost. Anyone played this nation before? Well, if you remember, on the last stream we actually had someone who had played it before. Integration of the Hongshan is for the Aboriginals. They don't have that many pops here. Promote Bopomofo. Just gives me literacy, even though empiricism and social science. That's a lot. That's very far ahead to get that. 1870 at least. Hello Komodo. That's Sydney. Canberra is to the southwest. Right, it's Sydney. Qingshui, Wudian, Guangzhou, Anshan. Right, the prediction's up. Are we ready to go? And of course, by the way, I mentioned it, but I conquered a bit of the East Indies in order to get research points, which contributed a lot earlier. We had difficult wars against those other two ZHOURAO nations, but that's over. So yeah, session 2 is really starting now. Qingshui is Melbourne. Right, Qingshui, this is Melbourne. By the way, there's obviously a lot more provinces in this Australia, the DoD Fan Fork, than there are in vanilla. And how much does normal DoD add loads more provinces to ZHOURAO? I don't think it does. So because of the extra provinces, Australia actually feels big in this mod. It feels tiny just because of the lack of provinces. Vanilla. Exactly, Sneaky. Said you took the words right out of my mouth. Makes it feel like a place to actually play. Right, let's hit the decision. Give me some hype in the chat, build it up, give me some salutes, you know, give me something. Give me a sub so we can hear the national anthem. People need to get motivated by the anthem. And let's do it. It made it more suitable for mega industrialization. That's for sure. They gave it resources as well. They gave it resources. We have coal. More resources spawn later as well. But we already have coal. Gold is gold. We know what that's all about. We have bronze. Copper, I mean. Copper. Lead. If we can beat Scandi. More lead. There's iron there. There's a lot more iron across the southern coast and western if we colonise the rest of that. Thank you very much, V Sparrow. Thank you so much for the new tier 1 sub. Right, let's go. Let's sponsor the Black Flag Army. I'm sending them my guns and my ammunition. We want to take this land. So, now we wait for the Scandinavian response because they get an event. Mashallah. There's a prayer in there somewhere. I might add that to make the rest of the anthem. We'll add more. Flesh it out, make it a real song and upload it on Spudlight. Oh god, it's war. It's fucking war. It's war. By the way, I forgot to mention something good about this country. We're actually in the dual monarchy's sphere of influence. So, that's good. And Scandi is currently preoccupied at war with Bohemia. So, the Peng Hu incident, it's war. It's going to be difficult. Remember to unstockpile. You don't even really need to, but yeah, I will. I have to try and not go into debt. Well, you don't get debt as unsafe. What I mean is, I try to keep the. Yeah, I looked up a translation of that meme that I put as the sub alert just to make sure that it wasn't anything bad. Arab Luba. Did you translate it live now? Because you're Arab? Because I looked it up as well before. Your name might imply that. Watch the Scandi AI ignore Bohemia to attack you. Well, they might already have troops in fucking Tasmania. For all I know. Anyway, this is our gambit of supporting the Black Flag Army has paid off in a way. Wong's men, the brave General Something Wong, led the Scandinavian Expeditionary Force sent to crush him in a long chase into the wilds, before capturing and pretending to release the Europeans only to descend upon and slaughter the army as they withdrew. The settlement has now been seized and the Kaurna tribe have petitioned for annexation, allowing us to claim the region. This is a little bit of, well, do we want to go there? But it's a little bit of, you know, Donetsk and Luhansk shit going on here. So they've now petitioned to join our country. They've declared war. Scandinavia has famously denounced us as aiding and abetting a murderous criminal, and they've declared war, with the intention of both restoring Sofia and bringing Wong to justice. Wong, in turn, has had the audacity to send a letter to the capital demanding to be given a generalship. Given that the alternative could be Wong inciting a revolt in the frontier, we cannot exactly refuse. However, while he is a greedy and underhanded man, he has sworn utter loyalty to the representatives of the people of ZHOURAO. Well, let's hope he's a good general. What is he? He's just a 2-1. I have better than that as it is. Come on, he should have been good. Come on. ZHOURAO Admiral Wee Sing King. I know they didn't, Brady. It's a tactic as old as time itself. So the militancy is decreasing, but the amount of brigades in the militant revolt is increasing. So now we just... Yeah, the dual monarchy refused to join my war. Didn't expect them to. And I was just sitting here. I might try and invade, quickly grab Tasmania. It's not called Tasmania, obviously, but it's called Vargholm in this. Any other Indonesian islands you could steal along the way? Hopefully later, if Burgundian influence moves away from them. Speed 2. I'm feeling lag. I'm feeling lag even on speed 1 and 2. Fucking hell. We'll name it New Taiwan, yeah. Quite right. If I need to I think I can westernize mid-war unless there is something blocking me from westernizing while at war. I can westernize mid-war if I need to, and then I can mobilize. Oh my god, the lag is unreal. The lag is unreal right now. It could just be me and my PC getting to absolute shit, but we all know these mods that we play are bloated. We'll just have to deal with that. My PC... I'm getting a new PC around the holiday time. That's for sure. I'll need a special fund for a new PC. So what's the war looking like? It's just 0... That's a pun. So, it's ticking, but it only costs... It's only going to be a maximum... 14 ticker. I don't know, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully they don't have a 30k massive army sitting on that province. I don't think they will. Clueless. The one place that has the traditional Australian name is Wollongong. It's called Wollongong, not Wollongong. Here. So what's Scandinavia's response going to be as they fight Bohemia in Europe? I'm surprised they, you know, I was thinking and I was hoping that the fact that they were fighting Bohemia might make them take a more sort of surrendery decision. Like they might just let me have it if they're at war. But that's fine. Must increase relations with the dual monarchy. Am I getting Diplo points now? Yes, I get 0.1 every month. So that makes it 10 months to get 1 Diplo point. Don't worry though, I'll use debug always Diplo if I need to. I'm not above doing that with this bullshit Diplo point game. Thing I have to watch out for in taking East Indies colonies is most of them are, well, I obviously can't go for a puppet, but a lot of them have a sphere as well. And it depends if I want to take them while uncivilized or after I westernize, because they could have bad effects on my literacy if I take them now. Whereas if I wait to westernize, they'll just be colonies. Hopefully this will provide me an extra 0.3 war score to the war. It's a symbolic victory to occupy this. I'm kind of expecting a Scandinavian expeditionary force of about 30k. But I do believe I can stand a chance of winning against it. The tech difference isn't that big for a civ versus unciv country. And if I use my amazing new general Wong Yu Fu, who is a +2 attack... Welcome, Nico. Yeah, that's me being clueless again, though. We all know how these wars go when I'm playing as some small country in the Americas or something, fighting a European over like a ticking war score for a colony. We all know how that goes. Done it like in every campaign apart from Aragon and maybe Poland before. Every Australia campaign ends like that. And Bjornia was against Scandinavia as well. But here's the thing. Hopefully after I take this one thing off Scandi, I won't ever have to do them again. But then we also have Burgundy and maybe the dual monarchy as well. Dual monarchy is my ally though. They're my sphere lord. We're cool with them. I thought you were civilized. I'm staying uncived to get the bonus to research points. We could take ideological thought now for free. Not free, but if I could take ideological thought, I can get my new capital city. Also, another benefit to westernizing soon might be to get immigrants, if it's possible that I will get immigrants. Don't know. The reform that I would take to westernize, I would get industrial progress because that gives me 2 technologies straight up, and loads of industry being built in my capital region. That one would build a bronze factory, which is okay. This one is romanticism. Okay, that's not one we want to get. Oh no, wait, no, we'd probably want to get idealism. We would probably want to get idealism. That one is really good. That would give me a big boost in research points going forward. It would set me up well for the future, getting that one. What is the stance of the Sultanate of ZHOURAO on the Uyghurs? They would be a bit divided on that. They would be very divided on that. Right, Scandinavia is sending 4 frigates. That's the first response that we've seen. I need to be careful not to get my guys sunk. Does Scandinavia have any ports? The closest other things they have are Singapore. Oh shit. They're fucking sending they're sending a possible 36k. Shit, mate, they're doing it. They're actually doing it. What is the lore of this mod? How do you even start? Well, the basic lore of DoD in the East is that China actually went out and colonized, hence Australia. They're blockading me, and they're coming. And I have troops here, cut off from their upcoming invasion of my mainland, which is coming, no doubt. Right, I think I probably should westernize. I should westernize and mobilize. I think it's just the best decision right now. I don't know if it'll spawn more reactionaries. I'm going to take a save at this decision point. I can come back to it if I need to. So we're westernizing and we're going to get idealism. I could get a military tech to help me here. I could get muzzle-loaded rifles, and that also built an ammunition factory. Feels like a bit of a waste to get this in terms of my long-term growth. But, you know, we're at war right now. What do you think? What's the decision here? Attack speed is better for the long term, but I also need to win this war. Culture tax, yeah. You'll win this war. You seem very sure. They currently have 11.97 war score against me from blockading me. And that will also increase my war exhaustion in a bullshit fast manner. Look how fast it will go up. Look, that's bullshit. That's absolute bullshit. Now I'm taking idealism and I'm westernizing. Boom. Wagons west. Population growth. Oh, we get a big baby boom for 10 years. That's nice. Oh, we get to activate a bunch of techs. I got a military tech. I got military staff system. And I got the first tier of all techs. And, well, what should I start researching? I'll start researching ideological thought right now. Mate, I can mobilise 43 brigades. We are fine. That is enough. That is fucking 4 stacks. Oh yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. Definitely. I'm mobilising. That's us civilised, everyone. That's it. Rank 17. I'll soon be able to colonise as a secondary power. Already. We know that a Scandinavian landing is going to happen. I am going to try building ships to break the blockade. We have money. We have money. Why not? We have unlimited goods coming in from the dual monarchy sphere. Do you believe in final ZHOURAO total domination victory here? I certainly do. Oh my god, look at the inventions. Oh. Pop growth. Research points. Admin efficiency, tax efficiency. Armies. Coal output, wool output, stables, horses. We are developing. We even got a couple of factories. That's nice. The militancy went up. It's possible for reactionaries to bring me back to uncivilized, isn't it? Unfortunately. But a big mobilisation like this might actually mean that I won't die to it. I can hold it off with a massive mobilisation. Well, Grand Exhibition and all that shite are a waste of money. Also, I do not want to become a great power. I'm going to try and avoid becoming a great power as long as I can. ZHOURAO Destiny. That is nationalism and imperialism at peace, owning all my cores, all my current cores, which means I have to beat Scandinavia here and take that. And then I get cores on the whole place. Also, the Black Flag Army was completely useless for me. All it did was occupy this, which I could have occupied anyway, and it gave me a shit general that's just a fucking 3, a 2-1 general. So, what a disappointing event. The naval base in this province is not visible. Fun fact. Doing it for the LARP. You know what else we're doing for the LARP? Subscribing so we can hear the national anthem again. Doing it for the LARP. Nah, I was doing that for the, you know, for the actual chance of getting that without just going to war with Scandi. Where's that invasion force, I wonder? Oh, we'll actually be able to get an alliance with the dual monarchy now that we're cived. Well, that's it then. Scandinavia is no longer at war with Bohemia. Bohemia got fucked and Brandenburg got released. Here we go. Here they are. Where are they going? Where are they fucking landing? You know one of the things about this that I hate? If they... Oh, wait. I'm mobilising irregulars? Why? I'm mobilising irregulars who are all fucking reactionaries. That's not good. Anyway. Why am I mobilising irregulars? That's weird. Maybe I need a tech or something. The end of levies. It's this, isn't it? It's actually an invention, which is a 50%. Is it my reform of peasant levies? Oh god. Oh god! Oh Jesus, that's it. I've got militancy. Can I pass reforms? Why is 0% in the upper house in favour of reforms, guys? What's going on? I need reforms. Appointed. What if I change parties? Let's just wait and see if that just has to take time to pick. Alright, they're landing here. They're landing in the land in the war, which is good because it means that the Scandinavian army won't just occupy my own land and give me like 50 war exhaustion before I can even send my army over. Which happened a lot in Bohemia. Not Bohemia, Bjornia. Excuse me. Now let's take attrition through here. Actually, we can just let Scandi take some attrition. 30 fucking 6k. And I have to fight with irregulars and a 2 general. You know what? I'm going to send in 1 irregular on its own. With Wong on a scouting mission to see what kind of general Scandinavia has. Playing it by the book, you know, playing it legitimately to find out. Right, let's see. I better pause the game very quickly. Scouting operation. A 1 defense. Okay. They also get 2 digging.
Less than 3.
Thank you very much, Gilio, for the 2 months of Prime. And letting us hear that again. Where's my 3 kingdoms? I wonder how we will approach this battle. I've already lost up to 4 potential brigades just due to attrition moving in this land. I hate that so much. Right, where are they going now? They don't take attrition indeed. I wonder what we'll do here. We don't have any defensive terrain nearby to let them attack us. So I should probably attack them. And they'll probably move to Taitung next. My army is arrayed around that province. That could be the place to attack them. No medicine? Excuse me. I have medicine. Hello Isopropy, Lil Nugget and Titus. Let's see if we can roll an actual good general. No. Whatever I just rolled, it was like shite. Just landed down at the bottom. Alright, the Naval blockade breaker will begin. Scandi is not funding its navy fully, so they might lose the navy. They have landed in Indonesia? What? Oh, you're asking, have they? Alright, you're not making a statement. Thanks. I'm wrong again. It's over. Right, I'm going to just assume that they're going to move to Taitung now, and that would be the perfect place for them to go. And I will move in and attack them there, in the desert. No, they're not moving there. Where the fuck do they think they're moving then? Are they going to attack me? Hongyan is as best a good place as any to go because it'll be defensive for me over a river. Why are they not making the predictable move? They are attacking me. What the fuck? Okay. 16th of December. I have to move around a little bit. Change of plans. If I start moving in there, will that stop them? No. Also, better get a 2 defense. Get him. Good. Right. If we lose the battle, hopefully we do damage. They're attacking over a river, 2 defense general. We know that they don't even have a 1 attack on that guy, so they'll be taking... I mean, I might even get dig in. 1 dig in. Okay. The casualties look neutral so far, even with a 0 roll, so that's fine. This is good. These are the best stats I'll ever get. -2, dig in, and crossing. Until I reinforce it, the crossing, the digging will go. I would rather reinforce the battle more than leave the digging. I just want to make sure that I stack the battle. Because there's like unlimited combat width here. Combat width is like a compounding effect. The more troops you have, filling that up, the more damage you can do. I also have a good arrangement of units. I've got more artillery than him. But at the end of the day, as much as I can analyse those factors, it really does come down to the roll, which we are winning on. Oh! It's over before it even began. We're following up on that. If I can get there before him, I doubt I will. It's on the same day, so I'm just going to let it. And I'm going to put 2 attack on. This is going to be a harder battle. It'll be a river crossing and a defence general with Scandi. Also, I'm going to actually encircle them this time. Something that I don't do much in these single player streams is encircle the AI. But I've got an opportunity to here. Just to make sure I wipe it. Or, I could leave it alive in order to just get more battle. Actually, yeah. I'm going to fight more I'm going to let it retreat so I can fight more battle war score against it. That's actually better. Because you really need war score here. In this situation. To just get rid of the 12.65 blockade. That battle was only worth 1 war score. So I really need to build a navy and kick them out. I'm going to build mana wars. Fuck it, build it all. We have unlimited access to the dual monarchies industry, so build everything. Build navies. I doubt I'd be able to call the dual monarchy in, but... oh, I'm not getting a river crossing. No, I am. I am. My mistake. There is a military strategy, but maybe Sun Tzu talks about it. We've all read Sun Tzu here in ZHOURAO, where rather than encircling an enemy completely, it's actually a good idea to let them have a small corridor that you can control. Make them think they can retreat, and then pound them as they try and get through it. It'll do more damage than... Because if an enemy is encircled, they might just fight to the end. And it'll be bloody to take them down, like Stalingrad. Sunni Tzu. That's him. Alright, let's let them retreat here. Yeah, it's over. I can reoccupy that now. We've crushed a Western army. The myth of European invincibility is gone. And the Bohemian War, it ended, I already showed that. Right, we're farming Battle War score now. We got another 2 from that battle, we're up to 3. The ticker is moving. I would predict that Scandinavia's ships are surely taking attrition here. And therefore, I could beat them when I come out.
GILLI0 gifted a tier 1 sub to THEWHEKE.
Thank you, Gilio, for gifting a sub and letting us hear that again. Thank you. If someone gives a big gift, someone gives like drops 5 or 10, we get to hear it over and over again. They couldn't handle the Australian Kung Pan spicy chicken. You know what? I bet Kung Pan is a lyric in that fucking Chinese rap song somewhere. Sounds like it. The militancy has gone down quite a bit. And the reactionaries, the brigades aren't too big. Also, another thing I just remembered is that we took Fiji. Just got to remember that. I took Fiji earlier for research points. And I'm building ships there, so that might come in handy. Am I building ships over here? No. That is going to be a commerce raider though. I don't think he has commerce raiders, if the sprites are to be believed, down here. I haven't finished the VOD for the last SB stream yet. Did you form your map earlier this stream? Well, I don't want to spoil it, but I did form it. I formed it at the end of the last one, yeah. Beautiful research points. Oh, that put my research points up a lot. That's good. Ideological thought, when I research that, will get me a load of plurality events or inventions, which will give me a lot more research points. That's why it's good to get that. Alright, that's that occupied again, more or less. We're about to bring the war score back down to 0 from its blockades. So if I ever can get actually, rid of the blockades. I've got 4 frigates there. Next time I get enough leadership points, I need to build an admiral. Just at least one to fight the blockades. Yeah, I can export all that Fiji water. Yeah, can I build a water factory? Please. Any ancient Chinese remedies there in Australia? Well, yeah, we would have developed even more. We've got like koalas, kangaroo-based medicine. Yeah, it's all down here. In fact, colonizing Australia as Chinese has opened up so many fucking medicine opportunities. It's unbelievable. Koala hair. Good for curing zombieism. Can I get a zombie in the chat? I have that as an emote on Twitch, right? Anyway, can I pass reforms yet? Oh, I'm close to passing a reform. That's good. We have started to occupy Carlshaven? What? We do have zombie, yeah. because it's important to mention that koalas are one of the main animals down here in Australia. They've become a very famous icon of ZHOURAO as a country. Etruria is winning the Italian war against Aragon. Oh, I've got too many clergymen there. Calm down, mate. Calm down. Right, so 4%, 4%, 3%, 2%. I need soldiers. War score keeps moving in my favour. Yeah, I'm building up a lot of ships. Building up some ships, it's going well. Starting to get... When we get when we get Man of Wars out, we'll be unstoppable here. And we're just another leadership point away from an admiral. Yeah, it's all looking good. It's all looking up. Maybe I could even take Vargholm out of this. Maybe. They're not making a move to occupy it. But the AI is very likely to send another expedition against me. So I've already shown that I can fight the Scandinavians. Our army isn't too, unadvanced. I'm capable of going toe-to-toe with them and beating them, so I know that I'll win again if they come. Also, I was probably vindicated on the decision to westernize so I could mobilise. It would be very touch and go if I was just using my standing army, plus we have a whole stack stuck on Tasmania. Westernising there was the right call, and I'm lucky that I can even do it mid-war. Alright, an admiral. Gao Dong, to attack, good. That's very nice. I think we're ready to launch our first attack. Gao means big in Chinese, and Dong means dong. That's my Chinese lesson. Right, bring these two down. Once we clear away the blockade, we'll get really good war score. Because, I mean, with minus 12 here, we'll get... That's enough for maybe even getting them to accept peace. Also, I am adding Vargholm. It's a colony. Oh, I can't add. Oh, right, yeah. When I do tip the war score in my favour, down to -1, I can add it. So, just a quick shout out to donations. The sub alert is obviously taking all the attention. It's amazing. But donating, if you do feel so kind. And as well, I am going to be building a new PC soon. Keep that in mind. Which will make streaming better. It'll make video editing better. Everything will be better. So they are the better way to support the channel. Although I always appreciate the subs as well, so we can hear the national anthem I made. Cheers, Titus. Right. Oh, gain plurality. Refuse them. Yeah, definitely that. Plurality all the way. You only got it on your first try. Alright. We're launching the first blockade run, and we've got a lot of ships out here.
Arabaluba gifted a tier 1 sub to out_of_sinker.
Well, thank you very much, Arabullah, for doing that. Thank you for gifting a sub or forwarding your sub that you got from the Doge or something. I don't know. Appreciate that very much. First battle is about to be won. We're breaking the blockade, boys. Good thing they didn't send any steamships down here. I'm just going to fight this methodically. I'm going to unite my whole navy and make sure I fight every battle with the Admiral, just to make sure. Copenhagen Conference. What, it's as if they don't care. They're off doing conferences while they're losing out here. They're getting humiliated by a random Chinese power. A rising power. This is basically the war of the Russo-Japanese war, but for Scandi. It's embarrassing. Right, I think we just sank all 4 of the ships there. On to the next one, boys. Let's go. They're low on org, so am I. Got a good roll. Gaudorm. Thank you so much, Ciarla, for the 10 months of Prime. That goes really hard. The rap works so well with that beat. That's my first ever rap song. First of many. I've got many diss tracks. I'll make a Boko and diss track. Oh my god, they're landing something else here. Shit. There's more. What's going on here? Up to potentially a massive stack. Oh god. Right. Same tactic. Let them attack me because I get better stats defensively. Oh god. Oh man. Oh god. Oh man. Mobilize the men. We're in for round 2. Actually, I'm going to knock out their transports if I can. I'm sending my transports into them to do as much damage quickly as possible. They landed everything. 38k. Right, I'll just let them attack me. In Hongyan again, hopefully. Either way, if it's Guangling or Hongyan, they both have a river. Be good either way. Well, Ciarla, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Oh, the transports? No, they're getting away. Yeah, they're fucking steam anyway. I can bring my other stack back. I could have done that ages ago. Right, here we go. What's this? Oi! Next blockade. I didn't mean to send that ship. Oh. They're going to Nesbø. Sink them, but it's spelt S-Y-N-C-H. Right, we can get a reform. Right, okay. This is a big decision. We got political rights, we can begin voting. But I think we ought to do fucking an army reform. Because peasant levies won't really affect this war. But, oh, it gives mobilization size plus 10%, which is massive, but it makes it, it makes your mobilization irregular, so it's terrible. So it's better not to have that. Supply consumption minus 25. If reform away from here, you will never be able to return. I don't think I would want to return anyway. So, restricted recruitment means I cannot recruit anyone outside my accepted pops. Assimilative recruitment puts tax and leadership down but the assimilation rate up. Orthodox recruitment. Restricted recruitment gives org regain, mobilization size plus 2 and starting experience, which is big. And I don't have that many people outside my accepted pop. And I would also be aiming to be an immigrant country that assimilates. So, but at the same time, I don't necessarily need to take an army reform now in this war. It's not urgent. It might be good to get rid of peonage. Everyday needs, RGO throughput. Immigrant attraction -5, poor savings. Education efficiency is down. But also, cultural rights gives assimilation rate. Landed voting is straight up just, you know, slavery. I mean, but that's not really a big deal at this point. It doesn't give much immigration attraction. People don't care. Do I even have any slaves? No. No, I don't even have any. It doesn't really make any difference. I will outlaw it. The best one to get right now is probably debtor's law, away from the minus education efficiency. Oh my god. Scandinavia was actually... Their troops were at their most vulnerable point when they had just landed, because they took attrition over the sea. Now they have up to 44k. They're reinforcing while occupying, which is crap. Where are they going? I think they're taking the same route as the last stack. They will subsequently attack me in Hongyan, and that will be a gigantic struggle. Wan Yi. Right, I don't need to build this many ships, actually. Especially since I'm running out of money. Especially the commerce, especially the mana wars, they're expensive. But the blockade is... oh, are they really getting away with this? Are they getting away with that? I hate the AI in this game so much for doing that. I don't even know where that 4 came from. They just sent around specifically to go for my transports. I don't like the AI in this game. OpenVic will fix it. Check out the Discord for that. They did an MP move? Nah. No MP... Oh, they're actually going to the desert. Trust them to go to the desert when I specifically put troops there just to... I'll be able to get away from them. That's good. I can save that stack and they will hopefully take attrition in the desert. Which I will just let them do. Also, I didn't lose any transports or any men from the transport incident. That's good. Right, fuck it, just send them out. Just get going. What's my war exhaustion from being a little bit blockaded? 37%. I've said it many times before, and now I'm saying it again. DoD Fan Fork, lower your war exhaustion increase all around the board by like minus fucking 5 times. Okay? Pro tip. The AI, people have said in chat they don't take attrition. They're sending 44k into a semi-desert. Come on. Surely they will take attrition. Alright guys? Now where are they going next? Will they attack me in Hongyan? War score has plummeted. They will not accept peace. I'm adding Tasmania. Vargholm. My current war goal is acquire all cores. I'm adding Vargholm as place in the sun. Vargholm. 4 war score. And another ticket. They're attacking Hongyan. Perfect. Hopefully that's not a better general than they had before. Twelfth of April. A long way away. I'll be able to just really overwhelm them with numbers here. And this will be another good grind of battle war score. Great Barrier Reef. Start moving everything on the 11th of April. Boom. Right, let's do it, boys. Give me some hype in the chat for this battle. Big roll against me. He has a -1 attack general. And one -1 from the crossing as well. And I have a 2 defense. But just due to the roll... Okay, that's a better roll. Oh, that's devastating. Oh, that is devastating. Oh, yes. Now we overwhelm him with numbers. I don't even need all these guys, to be honest. I don't even need that stuff. Yeah, follow up, bitch. Retreating to the desert. I'm going to get there first. On every stack. Which means I'll be able to fight defensively across another river with a 2 defense. With this -1 attack. What the fuck is this blockade? Where did that blockade come from? Wait, I swear to fuck. Where did that blockade come from? Look at that. Where does that actually come from? Where did they have those ships just stationed like fucking in New Zealand to instantly come out as soon as my navy is up here? What the fuck? Seriously. Right. Another shit general called Dong Fang. Get there first. Don't take attrition, please. Boom. Arrive. Ah, yeah. 9 roll. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're just farming that battle war score. We are farming. Scandis are summoning ships out of the water. They're raising sunken ships out of the ground. Ghost ships, I tell ye. Yar, it is the story of the Scandinavian ghost ships. Yar. You know, that sort of thing. Right, follow up. I might have just taken a tick of attrition. But it's fine. I arrive first again. Not that it matters because they're only down to 2k. Big victories. What's this? They even think they can blockade right over my navy. Right. When these new blockades go away, you know, we've got big battle war score on our side. This is glorious. I feel good about this victory. Look! This is literally whack-a-mole. They're already up in the north again. We have to deal with a possibility of up to 100 ships here. Commerce Raider in the south. Ah, we'll get it. Muscovite Wars. That's them wiped. That's them wiped. We can deal with that. Don't worry, guys. Oh, perfect. Army attrition -2%. Yes. Please. I think I also get battle war score from making the navies over and over again anyway, so another boost there. Running out of money now. I'm not fucking doing a World's Fair. I'm getting too much prestige from winning so hard. I can't believe I'm already on the precipice of becoming a great power. That's just taking the piss. Ah, go for it. Keep going. Possibility of any... Oh, we're very far away from any new reforms. I might have been much wiser to select landed voting as my first actual reform, for the reason that I could, at that point, use elections to get more militancy and stuff. Alright, this battle's got a man of war and 3 commerce raiders. Oof. Setting up the rest of the blockades up there. So Aragon is fucked. Even Catalonia is breaking free. And Italy formed. That's nice. First Italy we've seen in DoD Fan Fork. Catalonia / Aragon. They're fucked. I'm still going to win this naval battle. Commerce Raiders, by the way, as far as I'm aware, they're not much of an upgrade over frigates. They're not that much better. They are better, but they're not much better. It's not a crazy difference. I think the difference between wooden ships and ironclads is massive, but not so much to Commerce Raiders. They're an average ship. Right. we still have to go and kill more northern blockades now. No time to repair. Keep going. Kill the rest of the blockades. So they're going to the Great ZHOURAO Blight. They're probably getting military access from Burgundy or something, to be realistic. Right. Move our capital. Let's do it. What's this? The coal. Oh! Imagine if Bjornia had an event like this. Oh, fucking hell. The ZHOURAO coal rush. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, fucking hell. 1860 mechanized mining, and I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 extra provinces of coal. I already have one big one fucking here. Oh my god. For a lot of you might not have watched the Bjornia campaign. Press 1 in the chat if you watched the Bjornia campaign, or a large part of it at least. I know you were there, Lidodge, you don't have to say. But fucking hell. That you can't make this up. Let's get some soldiers. I'm doing a Bjornia playthrough right now, and dear god the coal. Or lack of it. Yeah. I mean, all Bjornia needs is its own rush of coal. Something like that. So we've moved our capital. Develop the banks. Right. Next, tech. It's a difficult choice. It's not really, when you consider we should just get education. It's not a difficult choice. It's not a difficult choice when you're on 23.9% literacy. You get education. That's how you play this game. That's right, the Iced Fin, definitely. Oh, that's why I'm just addicted to this mod. Even if I wasn't a content creator, right? Even if I was just playing Victoria 2 as I normally would before I made content out of it, I would still be amazed and play this mod. I mean, this mod only really came into existence like 2020 or 2019 or 2021. So, I mean, before I became a maker of Victoria 2 content around 2018 or whatever, I've always liked DoD. And I've always played DoD more than vanilla after a certain point. This mod would have definitely appealed to me to no end as a regular player of Vic 2. Obviously the content in it for content is great. But I would be playing this on my own anyway. Alright, now we're getting to the point where the Scandinavian navies that they're sending have no health. Oh, they're fucking off. They're scared now. It's scared. It's afraid. We've beaten them back. Now, fucking hell, can we just peace out? I think we're ready to peace out here. I'm out of money. Because of the war exhaustion. It's 44%, which it shouldn't be. Too big. Can I already take Destiny of ZHOURAO? No, I think I need nationalism and imperialism for that. I have built a very expensive navy in order to beat this Scandi war. So, you can't build construction sectors or advanced front row. Yeah, that's true. So we managed to get a total of 17 battle war score. We're ticking. We've got the 2 tickers of acquire all cores. You know what I could do to be cheeky? I could add duplicate tickers. If I'm feeling really desperate and cheeky, I can add duplicate tickers. So I can add acquire all cores, and then I can also add the cores individually. That move is banned in almost all multiplayer rule sets, you know. So I'm pulling out some cheeky moves here, if I do that. I know what's getting deleted after the war. I might delete it. I might delete half of it. I might cut it in half, you know. Post-war naval cutbacks. There are actually a lot of Aboriginal pops, especially in the south. There are quite a lot of Aboriginal pops, especially in the south, as they would say. So if I can ever accept them, that would be nice, but I would also probably assimilate them, because they don't have their own core or anything. So when I get some assimilation things, when I get, you know, cultural rights, all allowed rights, then that'd be big. Also, we have a unitary government, which is fantastic. A lot of countries start off with one of these shittier centralization options where you get big debuffs. But unitary state is the best. Admin, tax efficiency, leadership. Beautiful, mate. Beautiful, beautiful, mate. Right, are we? I think are we sending ticking, fucking peace stabs to Scandinavia here? Because at this point, they really should be accepting peace at this point. Genuinely. I think we can all agree on that. Alright, they're just taking the piss. I need to go and have my tea break after this war to go and get a cup of tea. But Scandin's not peacing out. Oh, mate, they're not peacing out, mate. They're taking the piss, mate. Send it again. Also, you know what else Westernizing has done? It has solved our diplomatic points crisis. We now have a natural 0.3 gain. Alright, it's gone up to 29%. Is that it? Why do you sound like grade A under A? I don't know who that is. Loyalty, wool output. They would still not accept. Okay. Oh shit, they're here again. Send the Navy. The Navy's too far away, mate. I don't want them to land. I can't be arsed dealing with it again. I want to just... This time I'm going to try and actually head off the invasion at the coastline. Oh, please don't land on your fucking island. No, they're not. Right, we're going to the source, mate. We are going to fucking head them off. We'll garrison the coastline as if it's a fucking great war. What's this? Tax reform? Well, that's +5 tax efficiency. Fucking nice, mate. Nice. I'm sure they're landing in Shahu. They're probably going to land before I can get there. That is a grassland with no rivers anywhere. So it's attackable. Can I get there? Oh, they've changed their movement. It'll be like whack-a-mole, but what happens if I occupy every coastal province here? They move here. For fuck's sake, mate! Oh my god. Looks like they're going to Yalia. Could be greedy and take Singapore. Well, they're not accepting peace, even at the current levels. Hey, I can keep doing this whack-a-mole thing until I can actually just hit their navy. Oh, they're landing in Sofia. Oh shit. I can like keep doing whack. Oh, they fucking landed, mate. They fucking landed, mate. Oh, the navy's gonna get away with the transports. Come on, mate. Come on. Come on. Just a little bit closer. Yeah. Cotton, mate. Right, how shall we approach this? Just attack. Do I have a 2 attack on here? Where's Wang? Anyone remember a game called Crackdown? The end boss was called Wang. He was his area was fucking crazy. The tower. Also, the casualties here are absurd. Why is it this battle suddenly that's just going terribly? I mean, there's digging, but I have cavalry. Why this battle? Why does it have to be this one? Long after Scandinavia, by all accounts, should have surrendered. What the fuck is that? 9-9 rolls. That's bullshit. Fucking hell, come on. They still won't accept. It's 18 war score to take my stuff. We have 31 and they won't accept. We're dealing with this shit every time we play with AI. Oh, come on. Utter bullshit, mate. I bet they're blockading me. Yeah. We killed all their blockade-worthy ships. Now I'm not getting money. They're going to Nesbo. Where the fuck is that? Oh, it's behind them. Let's put the war score down, making it even less likely to fucking peace out. Oh. Just so tedious, isn't it? And guess why we can't reinforce? Because of 50% war score. War exhaustion from nothing. Yeah. Need to make money to reinforce. I bet they're going to move to Tytoon next, aren't they? Did I get a reinforced tick? Yeah. Yeah, I did. But are they arriving before me? Yeah, they're arriving 5 days. How come? Why now? How come the Scandinavian army has just become giga fucking mega space marines only at this stage in the war? They can move faster, winning battles. Well, they never did take any attrition. Ever. That wouldn't be allowed in multiplayer. But, you know, we're not playing multiplayer, are we? Aussie rules, mate. Fuck it, we're playing Aussie rules. You can delete units right before the enemy arrives in the province. Mate, we're playing under Aussie rules. Multi-province retreats are mandatory. Multi-province retreats, mate. Multi-province retreats, mate. Yes. Here we go, they're attacking that, of course. Oh my god. Give me the 2 defense, please. Get Mr. Wang Yi on there. I'll be able to trickle some reinforcements into this battle, especially because of how long they're taking to move there. Actually, I'll be able to get them there first, but... yeah, I mean, there is a river here too. This could be a good battle. This could be. We also have a better 2 defense general. Hopefully he takes over. Alright, this could be the battle, mate, that decides everything. The rolls will decide everything. And they're better for me now, that's good. Yeah, I win this battle. Try a little bit of cheeky encircling. Oh, that was that down there. Right, follow up, easy win. I will get there first. Yeah, and yes, that's the thing about the Vic2 AI. The calculation as to how they continue a war and what they're fighting for, it's all off. But OpenVic will have a good crack at really opening a discussion of that and what it should be. We don't want an AI that is bullshit. We want an AI that is tough and good, better at playing the game, but also more rational. That they won't just keep fighting a war for no reason. But when they do fight a war, they'll fight it better and make moves that make more sense. That's just basic stuff that makes sense anyway. We haven't drawn up specific plans yet anyway, so it's just what I'm thinking of off the top of my head. Right, so this battle will surely be the last one. You know, why would they keep fighting after that? You know, they don't even have any blockades. We have like twice the war score that all this shit costs. You know. Yeah. 34 now. Yeah, 34. They wouldn't even accept 34. Stupid family called me for local festivities dinner. I told them to fuck off and that I'm going to watch. Mate, go and watch. Go be with your family. Is that really the argument you had? No, I don't endorse that, Titus. That's not good. Don't talk to your mum like that. We find Vic 3's AI doesn't have it much better. No, it doesn't. They also are known to fight stupid wars and shit like that. And join random diplomatic plays that they have no interest in. Okay, 34. Are we stab hitting them? 13 more exhaustion. Right, come on.
For the glorious Jory Jihadis.
Thank you very much, Fairy Tale King TV. Thank you, I appreciate 3 months. Maybe when I reoccupy these things, it'll bring up the war score. We're depopulating these places. These are just atrocities that we're committing against the Aboriginals here. Being forced to by Scandinavia, by having to occupy this for so long. We actually, according to the lore, we've actually allied with the Aboriginal people. Because the Black Flag guy, Wang, allied with Aboriginals and created a war party. He's basically a warlord, and then we allied with them to kick out Scandi. And what are we doing now? We're absolutely just ravaging the fucking land. It is cool lore. I honestly think that the Wang should have been a better general than that. This is him. He's just a 2 attack, 1 defense. He should have been at least a 3, you know. Not something amazing, but something a little bit noteworthy. But then again, he is just a Chinese warlord. They're not known for their amazing military prowess, are they? In general. What's Singapore all about? Doesn't have much. It's not really that much. It's not really worth taking. Philippine stuff is better. Thanks, Sneaky. What's the sub count? 153. Oh, that's healthy. You know, we need more donations instead of the subs. Use the donation today. Saving and reloading will make the AI accept. If I'm going to save and reload, I might as well just fucking yes man it, you know? I think we're at a completely reasonable point to peace out this war. I'm just going to yes man it. This is... It could be the most ridiculous example of the AI not piecing out I've ever seen. In any of these single player runs lately at least. I think you'd all agree with me if you've watched these. The AI can do this a lot, but this is the most egregious example. I'm not going to add Singapore or anything cheeky like that. I'm just taking this Australian stuff. We've got it clearly occupied. We've beaten them multiple times. We killed a blockade. Like, you cannot win this war any harder without going and fucking landing in Copenhagen. Which is apparently what the game wants me to do. So we're debug yes-manning this, and it's completely reasonable to do so. Alright, boom. And that's that. Call out the channel point prediction in my favour. I won. I'm not going to have any questioning over the yes manning making that invalid. I clearly won the war. I'm not having it. I'm just going to nip that in the bud right now. I don't want any of that. I know you're now going to say it ironically. I know that. But anyway, so we've got a couple of decisions now to do, but I'm going to just save that as a cliffhanger and go and make a cup of tea. I'll be back in a couple of minutes, folks. That was a good war. It was fun. Well, it had its annoying bits, as they always do. It's fine.
You would not feel bad about Yasma, PDX, I big stupid.
That's what the console commands are for. They're for debugging. I mean, it's debug yes men. If you consider that AI not piecing out there a bug, then it's literally what it's used for, debugging. So, anyway, thanks for the 20 bits, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Cheers, everyone. Stay right where you are. Right, I'm back. Any interesting movements in the chat while I was gone? Considering Batavia has an event peace deal for occupying Burgundy in South Africa, that peace deal was totally fair. Yeah. Titus was joking. No, he's just backtracking. He was right, realised he was... I mean, he said that, you know, unironically. Realised that everyone hated him for it. And he was like, I was just trolling, guys. You know, many such cases. I did indeed, Doomlord, and now we're going to take our aftermath events, or decisions, so we can erase the European presence. The mouth of the Yongding was a European settlement before we liberated the area. Let us erase the European names and use ZHOURAO Chinese names. Oh, do I really want to do that? I can... Oh, these are just decisions for each of the regions. Oh, that's all. Nothing crazy. Well, I don't know if I want to rename these. Just to more Chinese names that I'll never remember. These have... it's just because I'm European, right? I'm not... You know, it's nothing against it. It's just that... You know, I don't understand Chinese names and what they mean and their tones. Like, it's not... I wish I knew more and I'd love to learn more, but... you know, European names, these ones really speak to me. Sophia, it means knowledge in Greek. That speaks to me. I don't know what... I mean, what does Sophia get named to? Which one is Sophia? It gets renamed to Jing'an. What does that mean? What does Jing'an mean? Or Danhua. One of the region gets called Danhua. Come on, isn't Midnight here to translate some of this? I will rename them just because of completion's sake and just clicking decisions is satisfying. So when I get nationalism and imperialism, I can take the decision to get cores over the whole island, which is huge. I mean, the island's huge, but that is also huge for the gameplay. But for now, we just have to rebuild. Well, not rebuild necessarily, well, kind of, but we're number 9! What is it with just always automatically becoming a great power in this fucking mod? I need to lose some prestige.
Embrace the LARP.
Points for the 20 bits. I need to embrace the LARP by losing prestige somehow. Australia is not a continent. This is an island. The continent of Oceania includes Papua New Guinea and New Zealand, and maybe New Caledonia. What do you need for the coal event? I need it to be past 1860 and I need mechanised mining. Easiest decision in the world. Easy. So here's my new capital. Look at the pop growth there. Also, the whole country. Does the whole country not have a baby boom from westernising? Yes, it does. So that's good. Another 5 years of that. Immigration, not happening yet. Single player great power is hard not to have usually because AI loses wars, does bad industry. Yeah, that's right. So the pops here are growing. It's my new capital. Wonderful. Liberals, good. More of that. I want more reforms. Give me all those liberals and stuff. And also, as I promised, I'm deleting half the navy. Also, alliance with the dual monarchy soon. I might need an economic tech next, because the money isn't very good anymore. When can I colonise? Well, if I can colonise, then surely the Europeans also can. So I think the Europeans might colonise all this shit before I can. Steel factories? I don't want to bother with industrializing quite yet. I mean, we will, but I don't think it's necessary now, especially when we have access to the dual monarchy. I guess while I'm still in the DM sphere, it's probably the best time to industrialized so I can use their machine parts, but I also don't need to right now, and I'm still undeveloped. The literacy wise, we're kind of reaching that point where pops can convert to craftsmen, which is like 20% to 25%. That's the sweet spot where you can start to get real craftsman promotion. That's what I remember, and that's what I've gone with for years. I don't know the exact mechanical details. The land you took from Scandi was colonised. Alright, these are colonies. Well, that's fine. That's good. I can use colonial migration to it to build up the pops. And yeah, well, I know you mean colonised in terms of they colonised it and that's how they got it. Yeah, that's true. But there was a specific decision with the black flag thing there. Maybe that could have been used against anyone else who owned it. I'm not sure. But at that time it happened to be Scandinavia. I wonder if there's stuff to do to get rid of the other European land. I don't know. One thing is for sure, I really need to get my soldier pops up. Now, another point, with clergymen at 4% in my most populated states, our literacy should skyrocket. When we get functionalism, we'll get biologism in well, we can get biologism now. I think I might just go straight for biologism and just literacy max to fuck, you know? Just literacy maxing. I'm out here stroking my literacy. I've got lotion on my literacy. You know what I mean. I'm playing ZHOURAO with Christian Republic and Scandi did not colonise that. Well, I don't know. It's strange how there's a whole decision for the black flag thing only for a sort of potential thing that Scandi might colonise. Or someone else might colonise. I don't know how it works. I wonder if it still actually would work if the dual monarchy colonised it, for example. Do you think the dual monarchy invested in me? Are they the one that built like my 2 factories, or was that a reform? I didn't take an industrial reform when I was on Civ, so I'm not sure how I got these factories. Anyway, I'd love to get some immigration this campaign. That would make this just a really good good nation. By the way, is it potentially just time to start going into China? Question mark. Hello, Jack and News. Thanks. Appreciate it. Oh, the lotion on your literacy thing, Titus. That's a reference to a recent meme, which has it's an NSFW meme. It's you know, very lewd, but at the same time it's been repeated a lot and it's kind of gotten loads of funny variations, and I was just doing a new take on it. So we could go straight to China. We can take the Z Empire. This thing has Guangzhou. We can just go 98 brigades. The Danubian stalemate. What is this? Is this a Danubian? Is this a Bavaria series reference? We can take the Yue Empire. 800k pops on Hainan for 15 infamy. Fuck that. We can take Tungying, which was an original plan. They've got 0 brigades. They're out here with 0 brigades. What's this? I'm gonna lower my prestige a bit so I don't become a great power. Command concession. Tungying. What's their capital? It's here. So I could take Zhejiang and Ningbo and Shanghai region pretty much for free. Do you have any mainland Chinese cultures accepted? No. But I wonder if I take Chinese land, if I'll start to get the Chinese casus belli. Don't know. We'll see. The rest of the East Indies is still more or less out of bounds due to being sphered by everyone. Ooh, more. More militancy to get more reforms. We're getting closer to our second reform. I do want to spend a bit of time sitting, getting my soldier pop percentages back up, because we don't have many soldier pops right now. I'm encouraging soldiers in my two most populous states, but it's not increasing them. Not increasing much. Or, since Tunging basically has no brigades anyway, I could just already sort of go for it. Doesn't really matter, they have nothing. That's one of the main goals of the campaign. Trying to get. I mean, there's New Zealand. Yeah, look. Well, this thing is spared by Scandi, so that'll be another Scandi war for this, which isn't very good land. No offense, Pie Chucker. Colonize. Look, I've said it before. If I can colonize something, then so can the European great powers. Surely. I mean, that's 30 life rating, and no one's done it yet. A little bit more. A little bit more. Colonial thingies. Life rating. Maybe. Yeah, maybe they don't have naval range. I think, actually, by taking this port from Scandinavia, I might have prevented them colonising it. It was really good to get Tasmania there. That was a good move. And that's also a colony.
Very halal stream.
Just getting my tea there. Thank you so much, Real Arbiter Soul. Great to see you passing by again. Very halal. Absolutely halal. You know, I've been focusing on the Chinese element a lot in the LARP. I've been forgetting to talk about Islam, about which I know almost nothing. We are converting people to Sunni.
D00ML0RD, the one gifted a tier 1 sub to Antarctic Expeditionary.
Thank you very much, Doomlord, for the gifted sub. Cheers, guys. We are assimilating, or should I say converting, a lot of Buddhists. What about the Christians? Catholic. What do religions even do in Vic 2? Nothing much. They can aid in assimilation to an extent, but, you know, doesn't really do much. There's obviously, it might also influence policies people might support. That's the copy pasta Carvos. That's the one. That's it right there. Alright, here we go. We're getting soldier pops now. That's more like it. Oh shit! Wait, I can't build infantry. I need to get that fucking peasant reform gone. So in flintlock rifles, there's a invention called End of Levies. And with the army reform peasant levies here, I cannot recruit infantry. This is blocking me from getting that invention. So I really need to get rid of that, and I will at my next reform, which I can get with another point of militancy. Damn. That's also true, Ciarla. And guess what? The religion map mode is one of the things we've already got in OpenVic that Victoria 2 doesn't have, so it's already there. We showed it off a bit in the last Dev Diary thing. Obviously, the religion map mode was just like a flashy, cool thing that we can already show. but it's only like a little basic surface level change. The real work going on with OpenVic is complicated behind the scenes stuff that we did talk about a lot. The growth of radicalism. I'll read that in a minute. Can you tell if rivers get highlighted when you click on a state? Working on rivers in OpenVic right now. Oh god, oh god. I'm looking at the rivers. I'll show you. Right here. While you're here, Brickpie, I was just about to say something, which is, it would be technically possible to load this mod into OpenVic already, DoD Fan Fork, and show the religious map mode. So we can actually see ZHOURAO in a religious map mode from OpenVic. So it's nothing, OpenVic isn't done yet, but we can already start showing things in OpenVic, the religious map mode, to sort of augment our Victoria 2 experience here. It would be possible to do that. Salam alaikum assalam, Big Dickens. Anyway, our absorption into the southern Kongzi republics, as well as increase in foreign literature, has circulated republican ideas. ZHOURAO intellectuals object to the monarchy's monopoly of power. Well, I would like to be more republican for immigration. There's pressure to open up society. Okay. It's great that we have even more political event chains after forming. The content keeps coming here. Cheers, Solidest, that's right. Do you know, under Islam, it's very important, I know this about it, or under that culture, if someone says Assalamu alaikum to you, it's really considered very bad not to respond, to say, you know, the inverse one. I mean, it's really bad not to do that in that culture, which is interesting. Like it's considered a sin to not be polite and say hello. And I like that. You know, I think politeness, saying hello is very important. It's a very basic thing, but it's important. Wonder what the opium houses would look like in ZHOURAO. They would be lavish and beautiful, but they would also have koalas walking around. Well, yes, Archmike, but let's not go too far into it. I'm only pointing out some nice things about the culture. You sound like you're ready to go off on a tirade. Maybe, Doomlord. Unless you know. Oh. So they would be very similar to traditional opium houses, but they would have little koalas walking around. They got the koalas and opium. They got zombie. Can I get some zombies in the chat? Right. Another great research there. Going down these researches also gives us colonial migration, and I've already seen a lot of it taking place. We've already moved like thousands of people over to Tasmania. They're already becoming majority. We have absolutely colonised this. That's beautiful. But also bringing people to these newly acquired lands. That's good. We already have a sizable population there. Koala maxing. Don't repeat the copy pasta for koalas. Oh shit, the Dual Monarchy just got a treaty port there. I hope I don't need that to form China. Let's... Come on, let's get this alliance with the Dual Monarchy. Nearly there. Kangaroos too, yeah. Don't forget the kangaroos. I'm waiting for the infantry reform thing to build infantry, by the way. That's why I'm not building stuff. Alright, good. I'm back down to number 10. That's good. I want to stay out of GP as long as possible. And you know what? I'm going to put reactionaries in power. Oh, I don't have any parties that can build stuff. I don't have... Yeah, I just don't. I don't have any parties. Wait, did capitalists build a... It's always the fucking luxury clothes with these capitalists. They did it again. They just built a luxury clothes factory, mate. Jesus. Wait, this island is called Hainan. One of the decisions to rename stuff renamed this. I didn't notice that. It used to be called what? Varg Post or something? We renamed it to Hainan because we're so unoriginal. Right, that's it. Which kind of recruitment should we get? I actually kind of like the idea of restricted recruitment. I can't build anything outside my accepted pop. I guess that would mean that if I do start getting China now, that would open up a lot of new soldiers to build. I wouldn't be able to build them. So, assimilative recruitment takes a bit of taxes but increases my assimilation rate. I don't have any particular need to assimilate many people. So I'm just going to do orthodox recruitment, just the usual, the normal one. And then surely next month I will get the thingy. You get super assimilation as an immigration country, right? I don't know necessarily, but I will get some good assimilation out of it. Just all you really need is the all cultural, all allowed rights thing. That's really good. There we go. Infantry. Wait. Oh, that's not. Wait. That's infantry. That's the shitty. That's the PDM. But what about regulars? Where do I get regulars? Lads, where's regulars? Where are they here? Initial standard muscle. What? Where's regulars, boys? Does it say on here what they need? It doesn't say what I need for regulars. Or no, these are accepted pops that I'm building these from. I can build artillery. Lads, how do you get regulars? What's the music, by the way? Three Kingdoms Total War soundtrack. Always a very safe bet when you're playing a Chinese-related country. No one knows the soundtrack because who the fuck actually played that game? Well, I suppose so, Brickpie, but there's barely ever any situation in which you're needing an invention to unlock a type of unit. That's really specific to this mod. Otherwise, no, I mean, yeah, you do have other in vanilla where you have guards or something, but I don't know, it's never really been a problem. Apparently more people than any other Total War, but you could have fooled... Well, they were Chinese people. And there's very little dialogue because they're like cut off from the internet. So they played the game, but they kept it to themselves. But yeah, does anyone have any idea how I can build regulars? I can't see any more inventions that it would be under. This is strange. Maybe it's under another tech up there. Under army professionalism. Anyone? Any of these? Military plans. Post thought. This one. Try to reload the game. Oh, you're thinking it's a glitch? Well, it would be very strange, but it could be. I hope it's not a... You know how it says... Oh, what's this? Oh yes, colonial policy. Oh, I love these. Civilizing mission is the best, I think, overall. You get... yeah, look at that. This reform will even increase religious conversion. But it also increased the necessity of bureaucrats, so that cost money. Yeah, I think I will reload the game though. But yeah, civilizing mission is the best. That also gives, you know, obviously assimilation. And even it'll make me, you know, assimilate more people, convert more people to Islam. Right, I'm reloading. Reloading! Cover me, I'm reloading! It's really nice to see the OpenVic team starting to research mechanics now. They're getting to that point where they're asking about the game. We're doing, as we said in the dev diary in the stream, was data loading, which is like, it's not like a creative task or a task that you need to research for, it's just, this is what you have to do. Although maybe they were researching like file types and formats and stuff out of stuff like mods. But now we're talking mechanics basically. Hop's building the menus, the menu panels, pop panel, industry panel, etc. Our next dev diary might be about that, I don't know. There'll be, I think, getting the pops into the game. So there won't be any mechanics yet in terms of them doing anything or the game advancing or doing the pops doing much, but they're going to be in the game, ready to go, I think. When OpenVic does a trailer for the game, they should just parody the Vicky 3 one. Ah, well, yeah, that would be funny, but with OpenVic, from the very beginning, I've made it a project that isn't a direct response to Vic 3 or anything. It's for its own sake. So I would rather just make a sort of bespoke trailer, something new. We could copy a Vic 2 intro movie or the Vic 2 trailer, something like that. BrickPie, actually, you've already made a neat little potential introductory video. I think you'd be really good at that. Right. Oh, there it is! I can't believe reloading actually worked. I can't believe... Oh, sorry, I need to show the screen. This feels like multiplayer, or that where I used to do that sometimes. But, yeah, that's that fixed. I can't believe turning it off and on again actually worked. Clergyman, 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 clergyman. That is just absolute clergyman maxing. What's our total percentage? Our total percentage is 3%. So that's the total percentage of clergymen which affects that, and that's even 3% on that is really good. They also work well on the individual state basis. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, when we westernised, I think we might have even built up a backlog of little glitches from westernising, especially mid-war. A reload was very good there. We needed to do that. Right, I'm building railroads. We even have our first iron province here. Got 9k people in it, that should increase. But either capitalist or foreign investment. Oh no, 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 I'm number 8. Fuck, no! I'm number 8 and I cannot get a party that allows me to fucking... Oh yes, lose 5 prestige. Oh, yes. Now I need to lose more. Give me an anti-military party, please. Yeah, give me Give me anti-military here. Give me this party. My military score went down, but I'm still fucking number 8. Delete my man of war. Delete that man of war. Please. Anything. Come on, how can I still be number 8 on this point? The AI must be really bad to have their standards this low. What's the immigration like? Oh, I don't have any yet. None. But yeah, this lack, this becoming a great power now is fucking terrible. Suffering from success. Well, I officially have an alliance with the dual monarchy now. That's that. It'll, if I become a great power, there's a 100% chance of that dissolving. I mean, they don't have any other great power allies. It might stay, but you know, the AI never fucking maintains allies, you know. They never do. It'll never work. How do I lose prestige? I mean, instead of typing in the console prestige -50. I don't really want to do that, but I'm not going to build a new general or admiral yet because that gives you fucking points. Reform time. I'm going to pass voting. Bohemia has actually invested in me, so they've built railroads in me, I think. Strange how it was them that did it and not the dual monarchy, but I'll take anything. Infamy event? Well, if anyone remembers the event for Infamy, do enlighten me. The one... Oh, I'm down to number 9, we did it. We did it without any special moves. We did it legitimately. We did that. It went back to 8 again, but we're teetering on the edge, sort of. Hey, how about use this damn donation link? I need to make a survey or something to find out what people don't like about this donation link. No one ever uses it these days. I'm serious. I'm not like begging for donations in the sense that, you know, just begging. I'm genuinely concerned that there is an issue with this link that people have that they're not telling me. I don't know. I'm concerned. And what would make it really annoying for me is that, you know, I had my PayPal account deleted for no reason. And that was the other way, that was the former tip link that I had, which was apparently better. But PayPal just deleted my account, so I have to use this. And there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it, but people seem to be less willing to use it than the previous one. It can be in many situations, Titus. I am worried. I tried to donate $1 million, but the link didn't work. Yeah, exactly. What the fuck? Look how much money it's costing me. $1 million. It doesn't work for me. Yeah, well, damn, it's fucking shite. What can I do? I have to... Actually, I did try Ko-Fi. I looked into Ko-Fi one time, but then that's through PayPal as well. Everything, PayPal this, PayPal that. Well, PayPal deleted my account for no reason, so... Good job, society, for putting your trust in big tech companies and giving them all your money and financial fucking needs. They'll never take it away from you for no reason. But do you know why it doesn't work? Constitutional monarchy, Might open up immigrants soon, we'll see. The only thing preventing me colonising that now is actually a lack of colonial power. Either I can make states out of some of my things here, or... I'll just make a state out of Bayuan quickly, that'll be enough. Oh, what are the capitalists building? Stables in Yanning? That's fine. I can live with stables being built. Go for it, capitalists. That's fine. Oh fuck, number 8 again. And it really is the prestige that's doing it. I have number 4 prestige in the world. I need to lower that prestige. What happened to the chat? Is the chat glitched as well? What is fucking going on here? We alright? Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're good. We're like nearly about a third of the way through biologism. That's going to be huge. We're almost nearly at fucking 30% literacy. Absolutely skyrocketing. Isn't 0.1 literacy growth is massive, isn't it? That is huge, right? I've never known, you know, how to properly look at that number of education or literacy gain, because it's like a weird decimal number, but I'm pretty sure 0.1 is massive. It's always a 0.0 number that I see there. Any sweet land you're eyeing up? China! But I'm hesitant to take land right now, because it'll just increase my prestige and I'll become a GP before I'm ready. I want to at least build myself a good basis of industry out of the dual monarchy's machine parts before I become a GP, but I don't know if that's happening. We've made good use of access to the dual monarchy's industry throughout this whole campaign so far. It's been good so far. I just want one plurality, please. Yes, Hyperion, that's true. It is a logical conclusion of the way the victory system works of just adding up the 3 things. The only way around that would be to add some kind of weighting system, and I'm not actually suggesting this for OpenVic or anything, but I'm just theorising. If you have some kind of weighted system where it does calculate the 3 things, but if it's only prestige you have, it somehow blocks you from actually becoming a GP. But then you've also got to realise that maxing out the culture text for prestige is a genuine strategy of becoming a GP in those situations where you need to become a GP. So it's a mechanic that is also useful and necessary at times. Now what shall we get? Next best thing to get is just cultural rights. That's an excellent form. Doesn't DM have a railroaded war with you in this mod? I don't know. That's the first I'm hearing of it. Well, I don't know. My pop growth is really big. I look at the pop growth and I see 6 or 7k and I'm thinking, am I getting immigration? But we are still benefiting from a big baby boom and a big booming capital, which used to be at about 80k pops or something. So the capital city here, which produces wool, is Yanning one of the provinces that benefits from the coal rush? Let's check. Let's have a look at that. Yanning. No. So this big province that is absolutely skyrocketing in pops is just going to be producing wool forever. Okay, it's fine. Maybe that gets to be part of the Iron Rush. You know, I can't rule it out. I should have done a pop check with that. It's not an island, but we could have still checked the pops. I should have noted it at the start, but oh well. You can't win them all. Personally, I think prestige should work as a multiplier to the other two GP scores. The multiplier should also be based off of how much prestige you are above the global mean. Would make for an interesting mod once OpenVic 2. Hey, don't. Hey, it's called OpenVic with no 2. But yeah, I mean you're suggesting a really complicated system. There are a lot of mechanics in Vic. I'm not seriously chastising you. It is true, but I don't mean to be harsh about it. There are a lot of calculations in Vic 2 which are complicated and do a lot of sums and a lot of different multipliers and adding and stuff. But the GP ranking one is meant to be just a really simple one, all three numbers just added. It makes it easy to deal with for the player. So you're suggesting a more complex sum for one of the simplest mechanics in the game. We just recruited another 2-1 general, Dong Wu. Dong and Wong, our two best generals. What are we going to get next? Wang? How come? How did it happen, guys? Tell me the history of the slang. How did some Chinese words or names just become slang for dicks? How did that happen? Someone explain that. Do we have any linguists? Also, I'm number 9 again. Small countries would really pull down the mean. Yes. There are about, you know, look at all these countries. I suppose maybe a good system would be to not include unsafe countries, because they don't get included in great power and secondary power calculations anyway, because they don't get to be that. So if you take out all the unsafe nations and we come up here to Turkey is the lowest civilized country in fucking prestige. Well, yeah, so even the lowest cived country has 12, so that's like a score. But I don't like prestige in Vic 2 because it's such a variable thing and it's a subjective thing. It doesn't mean anything. Countries gain and lose prestige for random reasons and shit, you know? Well, yeah, Natsteak, probably, but why Chinese names? That's my question. I'm not saying you know, but you know, why? It's just an open question. Why Chinese names? Who just decided one day? I bet it was like an individual friend group that started doing it as a meme when it caught on. That's probably how it happened. Just a group of lads who were like, you know, your wang, my wang, oh, my dong, oh, you know, you got a dong there. Like one individual friend group did that, and it just went from there. Every friend group has its own weird words, and or at least mine did. Back in earlier days, you know, it's more likely to happen with kids. We had our own fucking weird words and shite. .67. Canned food factory. I will take one of those. Do we have a party that can build shit yet? No. That's unfortunate. Oh, well that's different, Tackle Man. Those words. Oh my god. The problem is that more slang from individual little groups somewhere can always spread out now because through TikTok and shit like that. There's no longer a healthy separation of different groups of slang and languages. Everything just gets sort of assimilated into a global slop culture because of TikTok and things like that. Everything. One individual friend group can come up with a random fucking word, like Riz, put it on TikTok a bit, and then other people take it and boom, it's become... And then people start saying it ironically, as a joke as well, and then they say it really, like they actually say it. Apparently the slang and the Chinese names do not correlate. Wang, Wang Doodle, something, phrase for thing. What do you mean by that word before phrase? Fabric factories. We don't have cotton. I'll probably delete those. I want a goat fabric factory, but we don't have industry techs, so it's hard to industrialize yet. One fucking hilarious meme I need to make at some point though is something to do with Riz and Wiz, the maker of Vic3. I need to turn that into something. That's my current idea. Riz, what's his full name? Wizington? Rizzington. Somehow, like... I don't know how it would fit into the whole story of Vic3. Who did he Riz to get the position as... Maybe he rizzed Emma Lungerud when she was CEO, and that's how he got his position that was widely the wrong position to get for the job. Martin Rizzington Anwood. And he rizzed Emma Lungerud. He certainly had Riz when he came out in his Victorian dress and lied to the fucking community about how Victoria 3 would be. Hello, S Ghost. I always think back to that day of infamy where Martin Anwood stepped out in the fucking Paradox virtual conference with the CEO there. He stepped out in his Victorian garb, stepped out of a fucking portal or whatever it was, and just promised the world, but lied. Pops will be deeper than ever, you know, it'll all be the same as... He went out, he's so fucking... You know, I'm going back to this again, but his words when he first announced Victoria 3 in the first ever speech about it, those words, that was a little speech deliberately crafted to appeal to Vic 2 as it was, right? He went out there and sort of hoped about, like he went out there and promised a Victoria 2 faithful game. That's literally what he went out and said that day as the first ever thing in the first ever announcement. Seriously, go and watch it back. He went out there, the first ever talk about Victoria 3 was him trying desperately, and even if you listen to the tone of it now in hindsight, it's as if he already knows the problem's there and he's already trying to go, I swear, the pops are deeper. Pops are deeper than ever, don't worry. He's already going, like the first ever thing he says about Victoria 3 is basically, don't worry. So, if we had really thought about it back then, we should have seen that it was fucked from the start. But at the time, like, I was completely neutral and giving it the benefit of the doubt until the war system. Fucking Dev Diary. I remember with Rome Rome 2 Total War, my friend and I were excited when that one CEO or whatever showed the Siege of Carthage. Then most of the features he claimed weren't in the game. Well, I probably am, Brady, no doubt, but there's something to it. You've got to admit there's something to what I'm saying. If you go back and watch that announcement bit of him coming out, he's already on the defensive, is what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say he was specifically making any points. Like, if you know what I mean, he was, if you read it now, maybe it looks more that way in hindsight. But he went out on the defensive, as if people were already claiming it was going to be what it turned out to be. He was like conservative from the start in what he was saying, in his rhetoric. It's going to be the same. The pop system is back, don't worry. The pops are deeper than ever. The iconic system is back. It's that sort of thing. I'm reading into it a bit too much, but there is a point to be made there. But that maybe only works in hindsight. And I'll leave it at that. But, you know, go back and watch that and make your own decision about it. Also, like, okay, I've established that the donation button doesn't work, but we still can get subs. I want to hear the ZHOURAO National Anthem again, and we should all rise for it. Right, anyway, we're safely down at number 10. We've built up the country a little bit. Oh shit, Tungying is already getting killed. I was too late. Japan took northern fucking Philippines, and now the wrong empire is making the wrong move. For me, it's just general everything is better speech in any sequel. No. He wasn't just going out and saying that things were better, he was going out and saying things were the same as Vic 2. To an extent. That's my point. He was on the defensive about that from the start. So all of China is in some kind of death war. Are these the China CBs? I think they're using the oh my god, a nice birth rate. I think, yeah, they're using the Chinese conquest CBs. They're all fucking at war with each other. It's huge. It's ridiculous. Apparently not many people have anything to say about this topic in the chat. Normally you're all asking me about Vic 3. In fact, you don't have that much to say about anything anymore, chat. You've gone soft. So we've got fabric. I don't want fabric factories. I want, you know, goat fabric factories. The ones that come from wool. I'll take a regular clothes factory, but not a luxury clothes factory. Well, yeah, there's that too, Twackamus. That definitely was the case when that was announced. That was the turning point. All the debates we'd been having until that point seemed completely pointless in comparison. Nothing mattered anymore. None of the little minutiae of the economy. Not the talk about potential fucking mana allegedly being in the game. Nothing mattered. The war's really fucked. But never forget that people still defended it and justified it after that, even after it was announced. And even after it came out, some people are just so committed to it. But I was blackpilled when I found out one of the devs was from TNO. Well, that only came after launch. That happened soon after launch. And people still don't really know. I've mentioned it in my videos. It was I mentioned it in the wrong video. I mentioned it in the second Open Vic video, and I made a meme about it. Wasn't the best video to mention it in, to be fair. Should have fucking saved it for a Vic 3 video. But yes, Pacifica, in case you don't know, and this is like a dead point, I've been saying it for almost a year. Pacifica from the mod TNO is officially on the Victoria 3 development team as a content designer or something. And I don't want to talk about like the history of this alleged drama or whatever went on there. but there's loads of things. TNO comes with a lot of baggage. Yeah, well, there you go, Joseph. There's always going to be unintended worse consequences of things they change. Yes. But anyway, I'm only, when I mention TNO there, I'm only talking about like the history of the drama and all this bullshit that went on with it. I don't know how it is in terms of an actual mod. It's one of the most popular ones. Must be good. But boy, does it have some dark past, some video essay material. They seem to be hiring modders a fair bit lately. Hoi4 hired some to do the Balkan DLC. Well, the modders, some of the modders are absolutely fantastic at what they do. And they would deserve a spot. It's a natural move, I mean, to hire modders for certain tasks. For content design, basically. Mapping out event chains, that sort of thing that modders do best. Paradox literally hires modders, yet they still cannot produce a fraction of the output of flavour that modders can. Especially with Vic 3, I mean... yeah, there's still fuck all flavour in the game. They had a Colossus of the South DLC that adds flavour to South America, but that's like a DLC. And it is only South America. The rest of the game is still dead. EU4 must be coming to an end soon, how they have milked it. I think it is. I think EU5 is next, from what I've heard on the grapevine. At this point, I think they assume modders will fix it. The problem is, every update they release for Vic 3 forces modders to catch up. So, any actively developed Paradox game will have this, but if the game is being updated constantly, every update changes mods and breaks mods and forces them to do another patch and update. So, it makes mods have to play catch up, and half their development time is spent making their game compatible with the latest patch rather than advancing forward with the mod. That's why Victoria 2 modding is in such an amazing place and has been developed all these years. Because Victoria 2 hasn't been updated for like 9 years, it's allowed modders a complete playground to not worry about that. This wouldn't be such a big problem if they release a well-rounded finished game. If the game is more well-rounded and finished on launch, then mods can work with that, and there's going to be less chance of it being broken by patches and completely like 180 on the direction of the game. I'm looking for, if I've said this before, but if EU5's next, I am looking forward to watching that from the sidelines and seeing how the EU4 community reacts. Seeing who shills, seeing who doesn't shill, watching it, just watching it from outside. Doing a bit of coverage with PieChucker, but I don't have as much of an investment in EU, obviously, as I do with Vic. It's not my fight. In fact, I like EU3 more. I was an EU3 player. I've already been through it. Like, I remember EU4 coming out and I didn't like it as much. Funnily enough, I believe back when I was a teenager, I did Discord Nation RPs with Pacifica. Oh, very nice. That's your claim to fame. When will you propose to PieChucker? Shh. Shh, shh, shh. Quiet. I'm secretly going to travel to New Zealand and show up. No, I'm not. Don't get that idea in your mind. I actually want to go to New Zealand someday and meet him and the other people from his friend group who have been in the channel. But boy, does it cost a lot of money to go to New Zealand. It literally costs the same to go to New Zealand to get a fucking new PC. And like basically just over £1,000. I mean, maybe that just happens to be the plane prices I saw whenever I checked, but what if he's ugly though? No, he's not. I know what he looks like. When will Spud come to Provence? That's easier. That's easier. What if he's fat? He's not fat. Like he face cams on his fucking streams, guys. I'm not hiding hidden information about what he looks like. He's hiding hidden information about what I look like. That. So yeah, next move in terms of actually playing the game. We've been on a bit of a chatting spree for the last hour, but I mean it's hard to move into China here when it's all in absolute chaos like that. Yeah, Natsteak. If I were to go to New Zealand, then I mean you have to do that, don't you? It's obligatory. I mean, while China is an absolute bloodbath, is there anything else? Burgundy is fucking scary because of the amount of colonising India here. Oh, Occitania. Speaking of Provence, look at that. That's my Sphere Lord and ally. Yeah, that's true, Kanjura, that's true. Where the fuck is the DM's army? What? 86 brigades? They're probably hiding out in random colonies, yeah. 39k to defend a random Caribbean thing. Louisiana exists. Belgian Confederacy must have won or something. Odonia, Avateta. Both North and South America are looking unique. Different from how they normally do. I bet they have armies in India. Yeah, 2 big stacks in India. 36k here. Meanwhile, they're dying to Occitania. If Baichaka can make a good open TTD company, he is proposing material. Who owns Taipei? Japan. Japan actually does shit in this mod. They might be a danger. They might be a threat. So Tonging is annexed, meaning that it's more difficult for me to make a move into China. Maybe Manchuria, but that's really awkward up there. The Xi Jinping Empire has... What? What are these brigade counts? 554? 543? What? Oh no. What the fuck are these brigade counts? What about Hainan? It's 15 infantry. I'm gonna do it. I'll take Hainan. I'll do infantry commands after I fucking take this. 15 infantry. I'll go for it. It's about time. It's a very good stepping stone. Do they spawn those by event or something? I don't know. I don't know what goes on here. I mean, yes, Joseph, I know the China meta from back in the day, right? Back in the earlier days of Vic 2 multiplayer, people used to go in on China, and there's a specific method of fighting them. If I can remember, you know. Because uncivilized AI, assuming you're like a westernized European power, they don't attack your armies. If it's at a certain amount in a stack. Like if you put 30k stacks around, they don't attack your armies. And then when there is a battle, you absolutely shred them due to miltech difference. So there's very specific methodology of doing that. What happened? I've just been chatting about Paradox in Vic 3 for the last 45 minutes, to be honest. Well, just generally watching my country grow a bit. I haven't actually done much. And I'm safely at number 10, Great Power, which is good. I'm sorry to hear it, Tirvalo. Sorry to hear it. But yeah. If anyone could get that donation link working, that would be great. Also, keep subscribing so we can hear that amazing ZHOURAO National Anthem that I made. The mishmash of 2 songs. Keep them coming, boys. Keep the subs coming. So what's our literacy? 30.6, and we're about to get biologism. The Yue Empire here, Hainan, is at war with multiple Chinese nations. Are there any countries around here that are actually safe to attack? Not really. You know, what if... Oh, well, Japan has a vassal swarm, as they say in the EU4 terminology. But they might actually be possible to attack. None of the puppets seem to have a navy. I can win a naval war against Japan. Oh right, yeah, Joseph. Oh yeah, wait, yeah. Burgundy intervened and I lost. Oh, you've got to check if they're friendly with anyone. But yes, actually, using that island is a good China strategy. Yeah. Let China attack over it a little bit, and then block them off with ships. Genius. Biologism's almost done, lads. That is huge. What tech shall I get next? I'm thinking an army tech. I'm thinking... any tech would be good. Even going for navy would be good, but... I think I'll just grab a quick army tech. This one's best for just standard upgrades of your infantry. This one's best for mobilization. This one's best for combat tactics and shit. So it's difficult to choose which one would be good. Muzzle-loaded rifles also puts me forward in like colonization inventions and shit, life rating. The words breech-loaded or whatever.
Zhao Shang Hao Zong Guo, Xian Zai Oil Bing Shiling Shu Ren Xiuan Bing Shiling Dan Shi, Sudu Yu Ji King Jiu, Bi Bing Shiling, Sudu Yu Ji King, Sudu Yu Ji King Jiu, Wozui Xiuan Sui Xian Zai Xin Yue Shi Jians Hun Bei, San.
The text-to-speech did a surprisingly good job of doing that. Thank you, Doomlord, for proving that the tip link actually works. So you've just proven that there's no excuse to everyone else. You realise that. Yeah, the Portuguese text-to-speech really gave that a good crack. It really did well. Wait, this country even has 6 brigades standing on that island. Which is a seasonal jungle hills. Oof. They have a navy. Have I bitten off more than I can chew here, boys? Oh, I have to beat that. Can I beat that? Wait. First of all, make this state. Do not do that. And then start colonizing New Zealand. Take the focus off that. Boom, boom, boom. Clergyman at 4.2% there. Clergyman here. Yanning is increasing in pops because of the baby boom in the capital. So it's actually gone up the ranking list in pops. But can I win this against General Cheng Dong? Wait, hold on a minute. Let's just try and get this right. Bring my navy. Oh, we're about to hear this 5 times. Yes, thank you.
You can cope _ unfortunately gifted
Thank
a
you for
tier
the
1
5.
sub to Knifestrom.
You legend, thanks so much.
You can't cope underscore unfortunately gifted a tier 1 sub.
Honestly,
to
I've just made
Mikhail
a couple
Ferreira.
of the most banging Bavaria episodes ever lately, but this National Anthem of ZHOURAO mashup might actually be the piece of work I'm most proud of lately. Pretty good stream in terms of monies, bro. Oh, there's been great subbing on the stream.
Tier 1 sub to Shadows Wifty lol.
And a little tip from yourself there as well. Guess what? I think making an excellent sub alert has contributed somewhat to an increased sub rate.
Tier 1 sub to SC underscore Oaks.
Making innovative sub noises is clearly a very good tactic. Very, very good. People want to hear this. Keep the stream up and so will we. Well, it's been about 3 hours and that's like my standard time. I'll go on a bit longer.
You can't cope underscore unfortunately
I'll keep
gifted
going.
a tier 1 sub to Cobalon.
But thanks for unfortunately gifting all those subs. Appreciate it. I didn't need to bring my transports back there, really. Upload this to Spotify when the series is off. Yeah, I was going to upload it to Spudlight, aka Spotify, whichever. But I might save it, so I can make it. The only way you can listen to it is on the streams. Jacobin Rebels. That's new. Thank you, Not Direct TV. I appreciate that. Great to have you. Jacobin Rebels, my people are being liberal. That's good. Right. Clear Stop Protectorate. The Navy. Oh, the Xi Empire will give me mill access. Because they are... Oh, wait. No. Don't you go there. What are you doing? Why are they suddenly moving across? Thanks, Doomlord. I agree. They're at war with this country. Wait. The wrong empire. No, that's the Z Empire. Are they all at war with each other in separate wars? How are these two countries at war? In which war is this? The Z Empire... Oh fuck, I don't know. They're not even going to win that battle. Oh my god, we're up against a formidable foe. Oh god. They won, they fucking won that. Thank you, 1941 battle. Waiting around in the jury room. Oh, you're doing jury duty, are you? Ooh. Oh, tell us all the juicy details about your case. No, I'm joking. Don't. You'll get kicked off. You'll get kicked off the jury. I want to know about real-life rule lawyering. Right. Let's see if this attack works. Good to know I have mill access. Hey, what? They're sending... This is my war! Hey! What the fuck? He's the one being... He said the jury room. Oh, we gave the verdict yesterday, lol. Oh, I can talk about it now. Oh. You think he was probably not guilty, but you know... Fuck it. Guilty. You saw a little bit of rule lawyering in one of my episodes and you're like, you know what? This guy definitely multi-province retreated. I'm voting guilty in the real jury as well. Fuck him. Poland definitely multi-province retreated in part 14. And this drunk driver definitely multi-province retreated his car over 3 young children. And it was his own fault. Now, how am I getting Hainan here? Why, you fucking bastards! Oh, why did they have to suddenly just do it when I declared war on this fucking country? Why was it only at that point? Now, how do I refund it? Where's my infamy commands? Where are my infamy commands? How am I getting into China? These brigade counts are obscene. They're obscene, I tell you. The wrong empire. Right, it looks like the other two countries are fucking up the wrong empire. War score wise, they probably can't take everything. So I'll probably just take what I can off the wrong empire whenever they die. I'm going to start justifying now because they're fully occupied. It must be over soon. What? Wait, where's my fucking... What? For fuck's sake, how do you... I can't... Oh, what? Oh, this is bullshit. I think the rule lawyers in your MP games would argue better cases than the IRL rule lawyer I spent last week listening to. Damn. When you killed it... Oh, the Navy. Oh, fuck, you're right. It was their Navy. Thank you for pointing it out. Shit. But the other problem is, why can't I justify anything in these Chinese countries? It's blocking me. I can't do it. There's a mechanic or something in the way. Well, I can do it to the Xi Empire, but they're winning and they have like 500 brigades. Also, I really need an infantry command. I'm gonna ship another stack, by the way. We're committing China. That's the way forward. 2 stacks will be enough to put up a sort of robust front here, you know, the China strategies. I don't have great Miltech myself. Well, these guys have 0. They have 0. So even with my low Miltech, and I am researching a new one, these stacks should just melt into soy sauce. Who is in Macau? Oh, that's Spain. Because Spain united with Portugal in the timeline. Oh my god. There's a giga Basque nation here. Nice. Navarro Aragonese accepted. Oh, that's nice. He is Jesus Christ too. Nah, if that happens, if a heavenly kingdom spawns, we are cutting that shit down. We are an Islamic Sultanate and we are bringing Islam to China. That's the aim here. Did I start justifying? I will now. You know what, I need more transports. Why don't I have more transports? Soldier pops are not doing so well right now. Need more. Any of my parties changed? Something I can invest with? Nope. Decision. Develop the... I can do the banks. Oh, I can get New Zealand. Hey! Nice little colony there. Treaty of Waitangi. Oh, 5 infamy. Yes, please. I'll take that. If I do say so. Hey! Whoa. Whoever told me that I had that was right. I can rename them. I guess that bank's decision needed a certain amount of money. Waihangi. I don't want to rename these, but I will. It's mine now. That's mine now. Absolutely beautiful. How many pops? Not many. It should get a big increase in colonial migration. That was a quick justification. Probably not a good idea to deck this war while I'm in their land with mill access. Yeah, where shall I go? I'll exile my troops out. Yeah, like this. Cancel that and move to Vietnam. And then declare the war, and then that should make someone more likely to give me access. Muhammad Mosque, New Zealand. That's a reference to the city called Christchurch here. It's called Hui Yan here, this time. Alright, I'm decking war. The only thing I can take is Hainan, though. I think you're mechanically blocked from taking land from China in this. I think that is, you know, it's trying to teach me something. It's trying to tell me something. Who can I get access from? Japan? No. Khmer? No. Burgundy? Yes, Burgundy! That's not really that useful. You're a bit far away, but... No, that's fine. That's good. Where are they going? Hey, they're moving into... I'm exiled, you can't touch me. Can't touch this. Hong Kong, well, I could take them if it wasn't owned by Burgundy. It's only allowing you to take treaty ports at this stage. You can't attack them directly. Hello, Marsfay. Nice to see you. Right, reform all culture, all allowed rights. Just an overpowered reform. Assimilation rate, immigrant attraction. I want to hear the sub alert again. I love it so much. I'm happy with my work. Why is the Z Empire following me all the way down Vietnam? What are they trying to do here? Oh, they're at war with Spain. They're taking... Hey, they're trying to take Macau. They're going fucking mental. Anyway, fucking... Hainan costs 1 war score. And it'll take up 1 war score. The blockade will give me a bit of war score. Oh, there's been peace. The wrong empire has been annexed by the Z Empire. So, Xi Jinping is annexed wrong. It's pronounced Xi Empire. Xi Empire. And I've got General Mao Ma. So, I mean, I'm taking attrition, but I can quickly blockade all of this country now, which gives me more war score possibilities. I develop the banks, go on. What does it do? So I lose money. Oh my god. I get any province that is in the region Jianyang, or those provinces, will become grain, and then get land liberty labour for 10 years. Oh, the Yongding River of southeastern ZHOURAO is the longest in the continent. So southeastern ZHOURAO. Which one's this? Can you see any rivers here? This one? Tell me, guys, Aussies in the chat, what river is this really based on in IRL that they're talking about? I assume it's this one. More left. Like, around here? Is it this one? That's not really south. I mean, if they mean in terms of the whole island, it's southeast, yeah. So that one. It does say the names of the provinces. What's it called, IRL? So, they changed to grain. Like, oh, wait. I don't want to change Danhua to grain. It's iron. It's called the Victoria River. Oh. How original. Does that change Danhua to grain? But then it gets land liberty labour. For any provinces in the region Jianyan or Danhua included, change trade goods in any province to grain. Am I really getting rid of iron by doing this? They've now proposed to construct a series of locks, dams and reservoirs with their aim to preserve fresh water for irrigation purposes for the greatest amount of the year possible. Save check. It's almost as original as Alexandria. Well, at least Alexander was out there actually founding and conquering the cities, whereas Queen Victoria was just sitting in her palace while actual people went out and did everything, to be fair. Right, right, do that. Does it? It became grain? It fucking became grain. But is there a way of getting the iron back? Because I swear to God, I mean, there is also the point where there is plenty other iron in the rest of the country when we colonise it. See you, little Doge. I'm content to just go with this. You have a coal rush, there might be more ways to get more iron. Because I swear to God, when I was playing Bjornia and I looked at this country, it seemed it had iron. And I will be able to colonise some. It's a 10-year buff, can't you just click it later once you have iron? Well, I can't be bothered playing it that min-maxy. There's other ways of getting iron as well. There's Philippines. I think you should wait. It's too late, mate. I can't be arsed to revert. We get some in China. We can actually still go to Goryeo, aka Korea. We could still do that. I'm still down to go in on Korea. Actually. I can't be arsed reverting or doing that or anything. Oh, I'm number 7? Fucking hell. How did I get up to number 7? Jesus Christ. Where did number 7 come from all of a sudden? Fuck me. I'm not even getting that much prestige. I don't have that much prestige going on. Sultanate. This fucking event. Why is this in the game? Why is this really in the game? Just remove my mill access that another country willingly gave me for no reason. That's a PDM thing. I've read, I'm sure I've heard that PDM, it doesn't allow you to have any mill access unless it's your sphere or sphere lord. That's a mechanic. Someone actually sat down and thought, you know what, yeah, I'm going to remove the idea of mill access from the game outside of spheres. One step towards Victoria 3 system, frankly. We're already halfway there. Not really, but... Right, 2 war score. There's nothing else I can add, is there? I can take Guiyang region. What's that? Guiyang oh? What? I can just take that randomly in the middle of China? Should I do that? It's connected to Vietnam. What? I can start attacking Vietnam to connect it. I will take it. I think I will take it. If I beat this empire. Right, I'm going to move into Guangzhou, but it's 2 defense. The AI probably won't attack me. If my China strats are correct, going back years. If you hit Great Power soon, you can just fear Vietnam. True, but not my preferred way of doing it. Also, what decision do I have? This country just fucking declared on Burgundy. Take that. No, actually they didn't. Burgundy declared on them to take something in Burma. Right. I don't know what's going on anymore, to be honest. I don't know. Having Hainan means I don't take attrition in all these places. Oh, so they are attacking me. Well, like I said, I'll melt them. Where's my other stack? Should be melting them here. They will also have a river crossing and... What terrain is this? My ancient China strats aren't working. I think you need more Miltech or something, and there's something that causes the AI to not attack. Yeah, I'm melting them to the tune of the National Anthem. They got a 9 roll and I'm still melting them, so that shows how good it is.
Mars
Thank
B
you.
gifted a tier 1 sub to the _Jibus_spy.
Oh, I have new transports. I have new transports. Cheers so much for the sub, the gift sub. The good thing about Hainan is we also have that to fall back to. Now we've now got a grinding Chinese casualties battle. When this is an old reference that no one gets because I never made videos out of this group, but back in the day, like 2012-13, played with my first Vic 2 group, including Joe the Pro, who's on the Open Vic team now. We did this sort of thing. We fought these battles against China, and we came up with the term Chinese casualties. What you're seeing now are Chinese casualties. So it developed obviously out of seeing things like this, but when we had casualties like this in battles we had against each other, we would say things like, "Oh, you're taking Chinese casualties there," when we were fighting each other in Europe as well. So there's some ancient deep lore on pre-video Victoria 2 Spud Gun gameplay. We used to say that. So we don't say it anymore. I don't say it in any of the groups. Hey, what? Are they trying to retreat? Are they seriously trying to retreat to Hainan? I would let them. That would be good.
A child was born in Muhammad Mosque.
Thank you, Zachary C, for the Prime 2 months. Coming up with Christchurch in this timeline is called Muhammad Mosque. I love it. They're not retreating to Hainan. Wait, no, oh, they retreated there. They retreated to fucking that little treaty port. That could be good for me. Now the losers who did not show up for the stream will never know. People who don't watch my streams miss out on a lot, you know. Wait, are they going to get a reinforced tick? Oh, they just doubled! Fucking hell, I think Dongwu can still take this. Yeah, he's still dishing out Chinese casualties. What's the biggest by number of troops you remember seeing? Poland series, part 8 or 9, in Guriev. You know the one. Is it province name something different here? One of these, wasn't it? You know that. You know Guriev. I mean, I think I've seen more, but I don't remember because that was the most. That one there was just the most iconic and memorable. They're attacking me in Guangzhou now as well. Fuck. That technically means I'm encircled, but I have no. Those aren't transports. I have another stack. Don't send them back. Come back. Come back. Come back. I could move here and do this. They're not attacking. It would be very. Oh, I wiped them anyway. It's fine. That's good. But yeah, I do swear I've seen more troops technically than the 1K, the 1 million in Guriev in the PLC from that fucking epic, iconic video, but that's the most memorable that I can tell you. Yes, Marsfay, I did mention the Miltech. This country that I'm up against has 0. So even what I do have, which is just 5, is better. Why in non-DoD Vic 2 games do Russia players not go south and conquer China? Literacy. Because it's banned in the rules half the time. That's the main reason. Also, it's just big reason, assuming there isn't a rule against it, big reason is that it is logistically difficult to send your whole army over there when you might be fighting wars and getting Germany invading you, for example. Did I miss a stream? Nah, no. Yeah, so you'd have to ship your whole army over to China, and they will send in like 500 brigades to siege down Siberia. So it's actually a lot easier for the UK or France or someone, well, maybe not France so much, but the UK can easily just go in there. So if you play a game without a China rule, it is just the UK that benefits the most. We just rolled a general called Hulu. I wonder what this guy's favourite streaming service is. What streaming services do you have in China? Well, we don't have any Chinese people here to tell me. We don't have Midnight. But what do they watch? They watch stuff. I don't know.
Good grief.
Cheers for the 30 bits. Thank you, Natstick. Collectively, you must have sent me about 200 bits now. So yeah, we have war score. We just won. They will accept soon. And reforms. I think we could just increase the voting. I think what I'm going to do now... Actually, no, I'm just going to get mechanized mining, and then I'll just get empiricism after. I'm not going to save points for empiricism, because if I get mechanized mining, we get the coal rush. Nice and easy. I should speed to it. Also, I should attack Vietnam to connect the land. Mechanized mining. Seriously though, does anyone have an infamy decision? An infamy command? I need one. I don't know, I've forgotten the numbers, you know? Thank you very much, Doomlord, for the 100 bits. Need that reinforcement in there. Oh, that's it. I win. I win. I'm at war with the Mughal Empire and Tangu, aka Burma, but that's all I need. Boom. Okay. Interesting peace deal I just took here. No, it's not 4407. No, we've been over this so many times. It's different in this mod. I just inherited irregular units from them. I don't actually want those. No, thank you. Let me build good units here. My only real option here is to send all my shit to Hainan, but because I don't have access. Where are the other transports? You come back. I'll leave one stack exiled and one back in Hainan, and I need infamy. Full 407, it's different in the mod. Now I just need to support you on Patreon and I've done everything. Are you a YouTube channel member? Oh shit, what are they doing with their armies down here? Delete, 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 delete. Alright. Oh, I can only build one? No, more than one. Alright, these 3 units will defend this whole region from any potential rebels. I've got my first Chinese province, my Chinese region. 18540. That number rings a bell, but it's not because it's different in this mod if it's a vanilla one. Oh, that's 4% clergy. Time for some soldiers. Even this region here has a significant minority of Aboriginals. There are more pops. There are more Aboriginal pops in the country than I thought. They do make up a decent chunk. Actually, well, I now have 13% Nanfaren. Who are you trying to sphere in? Am I a GP? Officially? I don't think I have any chance of not being one. I think that's it. Can I please build factories? No, there's always a fucking catch, isn't there? There's always something little, and then all your capitalists do is build fucking luxury clothes. There's always a catch. This country has so many great things going for it, but then it just has no parties where I can build my own factories. But, overall, I'm really feeling this campaign. It might be my most technically successful one, where we're just objectively doing well. Bionia was rough. Poland, Lithuania went well. What was the other one? planted my Americas campaigns went okay. But this is the one where we're going to achieve great things. I can feel it. I can sense it. We're already getting a foothold in China. So... Russia. Oh yeah, TGC Russia. That one did sort of end in failure. That one ended in failure because I didn't exactly want to micro a big war at that point after playing it that long. And I had it was more of a gimmick campaign with going into America. Does this mod have many Asian minor culture pops? Most mods have a ton in India and Indochina. Well, this one does have a lot that I would be able to assimilate. It's no TGC, but it has some. The Shi Empire accepts Nanfarin and Han only, therefore Yue, etc. I might be able to assimilate some of the people on Hainan here. Although the Chinese Empire has cores on it all, and they probably accept all of them. So I don't know if assimilation's likely. But when I form China, I'll just straight up get them all accepted, you know? So... But I think we're pretty... Yeah, I think we should wrap it up there, actually. Just a few minutes chatting. It's been 3 hours and a half. We've made great advances. That's a good point to stop. Thank you, Nolte1 for the Prime. Chinese Empire in my game only has Han and Nanfarin. Oh. Yeah, maybe there's some opportunities. But, yeah, thanks everyone. I mean, if we have any wee topics to chat about. But yeah, it's another good one. Good stream. We got the peak Saturday views, we got the subs. What's the sub count now? 162. I can push for 200. Push for 200. I will be playing next on Monday. Monday next. Guaranteed. Mondays, am I right? Next stream is on Monday. What time? The same, around 6 PM GMT. I often start a bit earlier than that, but I'm usually just doing intros, so gameplay will have thanks 1941 battle. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. This was a very successful session. It's carried over from session 1 to session 2. Will it maintain for session 3? Well, after the level we've built up here, we're even starting to get into China. I don't know how this region was possible to get while others weren't. There's something going on there. I think the game is telling me that actually expanding into China is blocked. You cannot get the Casus Belli except a treaty port. But I found a way of getting one region. You've got to bear in mind, I am a Chinese country. I might... Well, at least in regular DoD, if Qingchu or ZHOURAO take a Chinese state, they will then receive the Chinese conquest Casus Belli. Which is like an infamy-free quick deck for Chinese land on Chinese countries. So, if any country should be allowed to come in here, it's me. I literally have a decision to form China, called Turn Home. Chinese Empire for all core provinces must be owned by me or in my sphere. That includes the treaty ports. That includes fucking the dual monarchies treaty port. So, if I am ever going to form China, it's a rough road. I also do have to take the colonies they have. It's also going to be rough. Gold Rush is next. I should get nationalism and imperialism and take the ZHOURAO destiny. I should do that. The Republic, all the little republics lose their cores. I get cores in the rest of the entire island. I even get cores on Hainan, but not this Hainan, this Hainan. I assume this is what I get cores on. And I've already taken that from Scandi. Yeah. Looking good. If your capital is Australia and you own China, won't you absolutely get insane immigration? Yeah, well, no, because China is usually the biggest source of immigration. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if immigration's really that possible as this country. I haven't had any yet. Even as Bjornia, we were getting immigration decently at the start. I don't think this is necessarily an immigration playthrough. You don't need immigration if you're directly pop maxing by just fucking annexing mainland China. You don't need it. I mean, maybe you need more accepted pops, I guess, but it's also not necessary because traditionally annexing China in Vic 2 was the great power balancer. Small countries, minor countries like Netherlands, Mexico, could eat Chinese land back in the day in our old multiplayer, giving the enemy Chinese casualties, and then become equal to the UK through taking those pops. I took Treaty Port and now I have Chinese reunification. Well, I should be getting that soon, right? Maybe I don't get it immediately. If there's a way to form China and still stay in ZHOURAO with the capital there, that would be nice, but... Look, I think that trying to the return home decision somewhere in there. Look, yeah, change capital to Nanjing. Change capital to Nanjing in the bottom quarter. Country changes to Chinese Empire, capital becomes Nanjing. I think that's pretty conclusive. I will not get immigrants and stay as ZHOURAO. Qingchu. What if I also just attack Qingchu and take their land? They're vulnerable. They've got nothing. Anyway, I think that about wraps it up. I appreciate everyone watching. I appreciate all the subs. People were very generous and supportive with the subs. I really would love to hear the National Anthem one more time. And I think the whole audience would. People that are still here. But you don't have to. Don't worry, you don't have to. I also appreciate the moderating from the mods in the chat. Ladoge and Titus. And Taco Man was there just in case. Just in case the chat got unruly and we got so many rule breakers. Because, I mean, these chats. You know? These chats can be so unruly. I get so many trolls in here, you know? Constant issues in this chat. It's just non-stop. Just constantly banning trolls. You can't even see it because they don't get through our initial defences, but... Oh... This stream alone, I think we banned like 50 people. The mods were just doing their work behind the scenes. 3 different mods I had on the stream banned about, you know, 19 or 20 each. You know, it was fairly balanced. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Appreciate it, everyone. I'll see you on Monday, because that's when this next stream... Oh, yes, yes!
Nat Steak gifted a tier 1 sub to Millipolitan.
Thank you. Thank you, Nat Steak. And thank you, Taggy, for the 100 bits. By the way, you know, the bits donation sign is actually linked to Australia as well, because that is a quote by Oceania. Famous Discord moderator. Oceania, legend. And he's Australian. He's an absolute legend of the Spudcord, as most of you know if you're there. He's Australian, so it all comes together. Thanks for the bits, and thanks for the subs. Bye! See you all later, have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.